can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a relief hotline for you to call to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for, so don't wait. For this free information, call the Relief Hotline at 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737.
From 30 for 30 Podcasts.
Brian Pata, senior defensive lineman from Miami, gunned down.
The key to this case, it's Brian.
An hour before he died, he was on the phone arguing with somebody.
This might be a hit.
You want the truth. They just want a conviction.
Being placed under arrest.
We had a killer amongst us.
Murder at the U, coming soon.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ETHOS.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
3:17, here we go. It's a live imaging Tuesday, the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show. You ready, DeMarco? Time for some fun, baby. Yay! Live imaging Tuesday presented by Geeson Wines. Dry January just got a lot better. Geeson 0% is giving 3 people a year's supply of premium non-alcoholic wine. That's 12 cases. Case a month, including their new 0% Spirits cans, which will be delivered right to your door. No purchases during 21 or older. Enter now at geesonwines.com/try January. All in, never out. Well, yesterday, DeMarco.
I want to buy a 1977 Fleetwood Cap and play this song.
Okay.
And dip. I just want to dip a little bit.
Can you take Chris Shula in it with you?
Why would you want me to take Chris Shula with me?
Well, maybe just leave him in the caddy somewhere in the desert and then just come
on. Are you blaming him for
By
the
way,
L?
Well, and Travis wasn't here yesterday. Now, the last we heard Travis, I don't know what that is.
It's the only fight song I can find for the
Seahawks fight song? This is it? Nah, that ain't it.
Sounds like the theme from 8mm.
Yeah,
that's like a vampire movie, right? Yeah. I can't remember a Seahawk fight song.
They don't have one.
Don't have one.
Yeah, like being there, they don't play.
Seahawks fly.
Oh, absolutely
That's
not.
the Eagles.
No,
that's the Eagles. Okay.
Oh, it's the Eagles.
It's probably in there from, what's Russell Wilson Jr.'s wife's name?
Sierra.
Sierra's in there going, go Hawks.
Might be. I don't remember a fight song, but
nevertheless.
That's not a fight song, though,
You're
Chris.
blaming him for the L, I guess. Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, and this is Travis's. Travis was not on the show yesterday. He was at Riv, which, by the way, do you have fun?
What do you think?
Media Day for the Genesis
I had
Invitational?
as much fun as you could possibly have.
I couldn't play this year because I was smacking it around a Yamava.
Yeah, it was
getting pushed in the pool by
Sua
Cappy.
beat me again,
Sua.
which I don't love. But yeah,
there it is.
Yeah,
No, respect to Sua. That's awesome.
Sua's a better golfer than I am.
I
I've
bet
come
he's
to
been
conclusion
training
that.
to beat you.
It was he did. It was a great day. Riv is always a great day.
He seems super competitive.
And quite frankly, not having to kind of chew on the Rams the day after was a little bit therapeutic.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
It was.
So
It was a little therapeutic.
I was so disgusted on Sunday at Yamava.
Yeah.
When we finished our watch-along party that I couldn't even bear to turn on the post-game show. So that was the last moment we heard you.
Yeah.
The post-game show.
Mm-hmm.
Were you devastated? Were you angry? How'd you feel?
I was disappointed. I wasn't devastated because I thought going into the game that there was a chance they could lose. The Seahawks are really good. It's not like they were playing the Tennessee Titans to go to the Super Bowl. They were playing a team that had the best record in the league. They were playing a team that had the best defense in the league. So
the best home field advantage.
The opportunity or I should say the outcome being what it was not a surprise, but it was disappointing.
Yeah, the only surprise would have been if you got blown out.
A
tight game loss.
The part that was frustrating, if you want to go through the emotional reaction, Chris, is that they lost in exactly the two ways that they struggled all season long. The two things that they were never able to get a firm grasp on and get squared away was their ability to cover and their ability to perform, at least in
all teams.
Yeah. At least a halfway decent special teams effort. It was bad all year long, and both of those things showed up on Sunday, and that's why they're done. That's the part that's disappointing and frustrating because it wasn't like it just had Matthew Stafford gone out there and thrown 3 interceptions. Like he just had the terrible. He's their best player. He had a bad day.
Yeah,
they're guys that were struggling with the reasons that they lost.
You know what's funny? And there's more to it. And each day that goes by, it gets a little easier or whatever, or you start to make sense of things. I think all we really discovered this year, or I guess accomplished, was Matthew Stafford's Hall of Fame candidacy. You knocked it out of the park. He's the MVP now. You know what I mean? If you were on the fence, you're not anymore. That's the shame of it all. But I agree with you, man. I mean, I told you guys this before. If you knew how flawed this team was, you'd be amazed they got this far. You know,
they had an elite offense,
big time.
elite. Like
and
you
for
said.
a time, a defense that was absolutely balling.
For a time, and then it wasn't.
Yes,
then it wasn't. But the offense never really. Matthew Stafford had one bad game against Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, he was terrific pretty much the entire season. Puka Nacua had the best season of his career.
I hate that you wasted that.
Devontae Adams had a really, really good season. Kyron Williams had a great season.
Didn't fumble all year.
Blake Corum, yes, he did. He fumbled against San Francisco.
Okay,
and cost him
you're right.
the game.
That's right.
Blake Corum had the best year that he's had
the face
as a Ram.
mask, whack, boom, bang.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah. So
thank you.
But on offense, everything kind of worked the way that you would. The most optimistic version of the offense showed up. But the other two phases of the game, special teams all season long, and the defense at the most inopportune moment weren't good.
You know, I guess I could be happy for Sam Darnold because I do like a good redemption story.
Me too.
You go from almost being drummed out of the league to the Super Bowl in a year. That's pretty cool. Good luck to them. I told you, from the petty side of me, at least somebody's going to win a championship in that stadium, and it's not them.
A division opponent, potentially.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I can't really root for the Seahawks. I'm going to take Mason's idea on this. I guess I'll just root for Darnold.
Yeah, I can go with that. He's a hard guy to root against. It sucks that he beat the Rams, but he's a hard guy to root against. He played the best game of his life in the biggest game of his life.
He didn't screw it up.
Nope.
He did not screw it up.
He did more than that, don't you think? I mean, he threw 3 interceptions. He threw for 350 yards. It wasn't like he didn't do anything.
Well, the other side of that is we talked about the secondary. So I give him credit or I give them blame. So
Sure.
You're right. That's what I mean. It's hard.
They knew there was a football game on Sunday, right? The secondary?
They did.
Okay.
Yeah, they picked on Darius. That's the thing. You've been
out of the gate, by the way, and it's funny because the video that was circulating last week, they got a lot of Seahawks fans.
Yeah.
In my
Shaheed. That's
Shaheed.
right.
You going, what's his name? Well, guess what? Second play of the game on the offensive side by the Seahawks.
I told him that's
bomb to Rashid, and
yes.
It was. I said it at the table with the morning show at Yamava. I said, "Oh boy, it's gonna be one of those days."
Well, that's
and at no point, even when the Rams had a 13-10 lead, I never felt very comfortable because you just saw.
But you had a chance to get comfortable.
You had a chance.
And you gave it back to
and
them.
you gave it back
3
to
plays.
them. Right. Yes.
3
you
plays.
had a chance.
Yeah.
That was your path to victory.
There were 2 moments that cost them that game. And putting the secondary over there because that was a problem all day long. That wasn't like a moment here or there. That was a problem from the beginning to the end. The 2 moments were they had a 13-10 lead. They got the ball back, and they had a chance to either go score points or at least burn off the rest of the second quarter because Seattle was going to get it
give
back
them
in the
another
third
chance.
quarter.
Right.
I thought Tom Brady did a really good job of explaining that in real time.
What did he say?
What he said was, and this was as the drive was happening. He didn't. This was not second guessing. This was in real time. He says, basically, what you're doing is your only goal is to kill this clock.
Yes.
That's it. If you get to the 50-yard line, your goal is to kick a field goal. If you somehow get inside the 25-yard line, now you're trying to score a touchdown. But your goal number 1 is to burn the clock, and they didn't. No. And not only did they not burn the clock, they barely burned any time off of it. Seattle goes down and gets points right away.
It's not tactical error. They tried. They just failed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. Everybody knows what the situation is. I'm sure Stafford knew. I'm sure McVay knew. They just failed, and that's where the game swung, if you ask me. But the Shaheed thing, when you know he's out beyond the numbers, you know what he's going to do. He's going vertical.
Yeah.
It looks like he's in fast forward every single play. That's like getting beat by Ohtani.
Yeah.
Everybody in the world knows you don't pitch to him. You give him the base, right? You let somebody else try to beat you. You let Shaheed get behind you that early?
On the second play of the game.
And I'm so glad he made the tackle. He had to slow down to catch it, and he took 3 steps after. That's really getting beat. And then the next play, they come after you again. Yeah, they told you what the plan was. Every time we see this number, we're going after him.
They didn't get beat in a way that was unexpected. They got beaten exactly the way you would expect. If they were going to lose, that's how they were going to lose, and it happened again.
Well, that's what I mean with Darnold. I mean, like, they gave you a game plan. It's easy. Find that dude and throw the ball at him. That's how that went. So, I mean, I wish. I could blame one guy. I wish I could blame a coach. I wish I could blame Shula. I just can't. Shula can't make tackles. They could not tackle that dude.
They did not tackle
at all. So, I mean, but I hate the fact, and not to put you on blast, Chris, but I hate the fact that people will blame coaches for what the players are doing or not doing. The guy's got you in position to make plays. You just couldn't make them. Now, is that his fault or yours?
So, one more time.
I said Shula is putting you in position to make plays. You're just not making them. Is that his fault or is that the player's fault?
Well, at some point, though, if we're going to continue to talk about the secondary, which has been an issue all year long.
Not the second. You couldn't tackle.
You couldn't tackle at all.
That's what I mean. So is that Shula's fault because you can't tackle the guy?
But this is the age-old thing. Are we going to blame the players when it's good? Well, and not the coaches? Or are we going to say Sean McVay's a brilliant coach, offensive genius? Yeah. His offense was ready to play. Now, we could debate the play where Stafford gets the 4th and 1, and then they go 4 times instead of trying to run the ball, and they go 4 and out right at the goal line, basically. You're in the red zone. That, looking back, should he have kicked the field goal? Well, maybe, but I'm all for going for it. Scott Kaplan's got a rule within that window. You go for it. Nothing wrong with that.
That's the rule? Okay.
That's his rule.
Oh.
Inside 20 yards, you go for it.
Interesting. I don't know. I mean, I told them yesterday, it seems like we're arguing about minutiae.
But we are because they lost the NFC Championship game.
No. I mean, kicking the field goal, going for 2, all that stuff is minutiae to me. What I would have said is don't give up a 9-play drive for 65 yards and a touchdown. That's what I would say. Forget about this computer stuff and when you go for it. Stop somebody on defense. That's the problem. That was the issue.
They had a bad day tackling. And now I don't want to more than one guy to bet. Omar Speights had a particularly bad day tackling.
Now, let me defend Omar for 1 second. Okay, when the gap is that wide and that guy's that shifty, you've got no shot. Now, the D-line from that point started to constrict and help him.
Yeah.
But when you got a linebacker, when it's the size of the parking garage, you're not going to touch him. You know what I mean?
He didn't.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You don't see crowds go, ooh,
no, that was
run fakes.
That was a great move by Walker on that one play, but that wasn't the only tackle that he.
No,
they didn't tackle well as a group, and it felt like he was behind the play frequently.
There was the one where you had him wrapped up, you couldn't get him on the ground. He spun out and picked up like 4 extra yards. That stuff. That was Carolina stuff.
And over and over again.
That stuff. Now that's what I mean. I mean, as a coach, you get all the credit, most of the blame. I guess if you get the credit for dialing up a sack or a blitz, you get the blame when they miss tackles.
Yeah.
So I guess that's fair, too. That makes sense.
I mean.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But Chris Shula has to be the fall guy, in my opinion. You move on from Chris Shula. Hopefully he gets a head coaching job.
Although the rumor guy over that. Come on.
That ain't going to happen.
No.
The rumor is, though, he didn't do well in the Steelers interview. But Demoff then tweeted and said that was all. That's just a troll.
Yeah, they said he blew the interview. I mean, that's a tough thing to put on a guy.
But Kevin Demoff's point, of course, what's his title now officially?
Cronky Sports
Cronky
president.
Sports. I heard he's got the biggest desk in sports, and it might be right.
Yeah.
His point was that's what happens when you have a scenario where guys have to interview before playoff games and you're rushed. I would agree with that.
You would?
Well, yeah. Chris Shula should be focused on winning the NFC Championship game, not on interviewing for the Steelers head coaching job.
But
he has no choice at this point.
Because the timeline is what the timeline is, that I got to interview with Team A on Friday. I got my game on Sunday. They're both coming up. I have to try to do both to the best of my ability. Something's going to give.
I'm glad you brought that up.
You can't give 100% to two different things.
Let's stay with that coming back next. DeMarco and Travis, it is lit. Chris is in the house. Did you get me yet?
What do you mean?
You've been trying to come at me since you saw me in the hallway.
We're just starting.
Are you getting me yet?
We're just starting.
Are you revving me up?
We got till 6 o'clock.
Do we?
He's flatting on me.
All day.
No meetings.
No meetings, actually.
No game you have to attend.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something else. No
what
game.
Did you think I was going to say?
No, I've got a 6:15 appointment on the treadmill at East Central.
Nice.
10% incline.
You should move it up.
4-speed, an hour.
Don't hold on this time.
Then I'll shower. Use the middle towels that I use at East Central. You know what those middle towels are for?
Absolutely.
It's called a hand towel, first of all. Number 2, you should move it up. I hear that your cardiovascular is far more effective if you do it between 5 and 6 than if you do it after
I just
6.
had my last meal. I'm starting the fast at 3 o'clock.
I think you should do it at 5.
So at 6 o'clock, I think I'll be perfect.
5 sounds better.
The big game is around the corner, but before that, it's the NBA trade deadline. ESPN LA and Hendrix Gym are taking over Rock and Brews El Segundo next Thursday, February 5th, for the Super Week trade deadline party. Join Mason and Ireland and DeMarco and Travis. Look at that.
Yeah.
While we broadcast live from noon to 5:30 p.m., I'll also be out there. Become an NBA Gin Cider. Follow every Lakers move live and win Lakers tickets. It's all happening next Thursday at Rocket Brews in El Segundo. See you there. You got to read?
No, I was just going to say, you do? Go for it. Hit it.
Should I go now?
Well, I heard the music, so I figured you had to read.
I do. But you asked him.
Well, I didn't know which way it was going.
I understand. That's why I
go ahead and do a read, man.
What's going on?
I got what I got.
You want to do the other one?
It's in the rundown.
You want me to do the one?
What do you think would be best?
It's Kings game day. Pre-game coverage starts at 3:30 p.m., leading you right up to face-off at 4 p.m. Oh, that's right now. As the Kings take on the Red Wings. That should not go well. After the game, keep it here for Kings Talk with Sam Boney, Sam Batesh. Your spot to react and break it all down. Catch every moment. Just tap the Kings play-by-play tile on the all-new ESPN LA app, home of the LA Kings. Now both liners are done for the hour.
Excellent.
Now you go.
Excellent. I'm very excited to tell you about my pals at Rotolo Chevrolet, my good pal, Mike Capozio. Known Mike for years now, and Mike and his son Michael and Armando Rojo, who is a slugger on our softball team as well. These guys are committed to making sure that you know what's up more than any group of people I've ever seen. And that's why they're Dealer of the year after year after year, to the tune of 14 years in a row. Because there are no tricks. There's no, that stuff going on. Like, you're never going to have to say, wait, what? Run that by me again? There's none of that at Rotolo Chevrolet. It's courteous. It's transparent. It's upfront. You're going to feel great about it. So come see for yourself what all the fun is about at Rotolo Chevrolet. Right off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit. You can't miss it. The sea of Silverados. If you've been looking for a Silverado, Rotolo Chevrolet is the place to be. And if Fontana isn't exactly in your neck of the woods, no problem. RotoloChevy.com. ROTOLO. RotoloChevy.com, and tell them that Travis sent you.
All gas, all Lakers.
Tomorrow, it's a homecoming for the King. LeBron James returns to Cleveland, where it all began.
Rui to LeBron, slammed up. They forgot about LeBron, and he made a beautiful cut down the middle and dunked it.
And the Grammy road trip continues for the purple and gold as the Lakers take on the Cavaliers. Coverage begins tomorrow at 2:30 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Join the club at Pechanga Resort Casino. New club members who sign up receive a $25 resort credit, as well as a chance to win $100 in bonus credit. Enjoy perks like earning club dollars with every bet, invitations to exclusive promotions and events, and much, much more. Visit the club at Pechanga to sign up and start receiving benefits right away. Your perfect entertainment resort casino combination is available at Pechanga, voted the best Southern California casino.
ESPN LA family, I'm personal injury attorney Joseph S. Normand. 2026 marks 15 years that you've trusted me to represent you. When you're hurt and down, I'm honored to fight for you in personal injury cases when it matters most. Numbers don't lie. I'm the real deal. The voice you hear is a voice you get. If you've been injured in an accident, call 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, built on trust, proven by results.
Are you ready to make a difference for the environment while helping the visually impaired at the same time? Then donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind today by calling 1-800-983-6530. Every donated vehicle will either be properly recycled in an eco-friendly manner or given a new life through reuse. Donating your vehicle is easy. Simply call 1-800-983-6530 and Heritage for the Blind will do the rest. They'll even arrange for your vehicle to be picked up at no cost to you. And for a limited time, when you donate your car, you'll receive a $200 restaurant voucher and a 2-night, 3-day hotel stay at one of 50 locations. Call 1-800-983-6530 right now to schedule your vehicle donation and make a positive impact on the environment while helping others. Heritage for the Blind, where every car donation counts and every person makes a difference. Call 1-800-983-6530 now. This advertisement is paid for by Heritage for the Blind.
So live imaging Tuesday presented by Geeson Wines, the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. The hoodie that they were wearing at the NFC Championship game. The coaches.
Yeah.
It's good. It's got the horn in the back.
I'm
trying to find it.
Send me a picture.
But I can't buy it. I just want to buy it, man.
Some stuff you can't buy, but, I mean, if it falls off the back of the truck.
Did you buy any of the Bad Bunny merch? The Rams Bad Bunny merch?
I did not.
Not yet?
Because I got to figure out what I'm going to wear for Super Sunday now at Yamaba. So I might
Not Rams gear?
No.
Why not?
Now,
I'm wearing-
Sedano is
I'm wearing
suggesting I go,
vegetables,
I go USC Sam Darnold jersey, but I don't have one, so finding one that's going to get
Why
delivered
wouldn't
is
you wear Rams gear? I thought you were a Rams fan.
I am, but they lost.
So?
Oh.
I forgot.
And they lost ugly, too.
It's contingent upon them winning.
No,
is
I'm
your
still a
fandom.
Rams fan. The amount I've invested into Rams gear, I ain't going backwards
When
now.
Tyson
I like how
lost the
that's
first
the
time-
metric for your
Yeah.
fandom is just
Right.
how much money you spend in the
Right.
team store. That is the metric by which you're measured.
No, I was heartbroken Monday morning when we were inside the hotel room. We were getting ready for the show.
Yeah.
And I realized I couldn't put my Rams chain on.
Why
I
couldn't
was
you put
there in the
Rams chain
bathroom
on?
naked, out of the shower.
I don't need to think
Tear
about that.
rolling down my cheek.
Just one single solitary tear.
Yeah,
like the guy who sees the trash at the in the middle of the desert.
The
That guy?
crybaby tear.
The crybaby tear.
Yep.
Wow. But back to that point about Chris Shula that you brought up. I thought it was interesting. And you said you agree with Kevin Demoff's point of view, that it's tough to interview a coach when he's getting ready for a playoff game. And granted, it is. My opinion is it should be tough because I'm getting ready to hire you for one of the most high-pressure jobs in the world. There's only 32 of them. So when you're trying to prepare for the biggest moment of your life, I want to see how you're handling that. Are you freaking out? Are you a guy that's got everything worked out with the head coach? You got all your work done? This is no big deal. We can talk for how long we need to talk, and I can take care of my responsibilities. That's a guy I like. Or are you a guy trying to get off the phone? Whatever. I'm trying to hire you to be the head coach of my job. I think I want to interview you when you're at your, I guess, your busiest or your most stressed, because that's really who you are. In the offseason, when you're done, I think you can put your best foot forward and fake it through the interview. Say everything they want to say. I want you to be in that high-pressure situation when I'm trying to make that choice on you. I don't mind this. I really do. If I am, think about it. You're trying to hire a guy, I was going to say for the Pittsburgh Steelers, but I think they got that.
McCarthy.
I think they might have got that kind of.
Why?
Yeah, that was one of those.
That's interesting.
We've hired Mike McCarthy. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. What? Fine.
Well, you never actually fired Tomlin. He just stepped aside.
He decided he'd had enough.
So it's just more Steeler ball with this guy.
Feels like it.
Okay. Well, if you're trying to hire a guy and you want this guy to be the face of your franchise to lead the turnaround, I might want to interview you when you are in the postseason, when you're at your most stressed, so I can see who you really are.
I understand your point, and there's some validity to it. I would think that I would want to interview everybody under the same set of circumstances, whether that is with everybody under extreme duress or with nobody under extreme duress. And because one guy is still playing and another guy is not, and I'm just going to take these interviews and the result of the interview is going to determine what it is I want to do. And one guy has 10 irons in the fire and the other guy got none. Yeah, that to me is like it's not a fair, it's not a level playing field. That I understand your point. That
I think I'd only be hiring guys that are working.
Well, maybe
that would be my target
but,
anyway.
Yeah, maybe, but sometimes
maybe
good coaches are on bad teams.
True, or guys off the street. I don't know how long you've been there. You're great in the meeting room, great in the bar, but I would like it when you're sitting in your room. You got everything crashing down. You got to figure out how to beat the Seattle Seahawks on Sunday. And yes, I'm asking you mundane questions.
I get it.
Which is what's going to happen when you're the head coach.
I totally get it, and I understand your point. I just think that I would like to have everybody. I would like to evaluate everybody equally. That not where one guy is under a stressor that the other guy isn't. I'm going to get weird reads off of one or the other, and I'm not quite sure which one it is. Maybe this guy looks better than he actually is. Maybe this guy looks worse than he actually is. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I want, like, when you do a science experiment, you have a control, right? You have to do it the same way to see which result is the actual result. Yeah. You can't have variables outside of it because you're going to get weird results.
Well,
and
you're right.
Chris Shula, again, I have no idea if he bombed the interview or not. That was the report, right? That's what it says. It is bad to put out there. But I also think, and I've only spoken with him once, but there's an energy that Sean McVay has that when he comes in the room, you're like, whoa, that guy is just crackling. There was that Raheem Morris has it as well. There's been a bunch of guys. Chris Shula, I think, is a little more, I don't even know the right word for it. He's less electric than those other guys.
Who did Buffalo just hire?
Joe Brady.
Their OC.
I don't know what type of personality he has.
Nor do
Mike McCarthy. I know what type of personality
I'm not saying anything about those guys. I'm talking about the guys that I've spoken with personally. And Chris Shula was a less dynamic personality. Maybe if you're expecting that and you don't get it, you're like, oh, that guy bombed it. But maybe that's just not who he is. Maybe he's a more, placid kind of guy.
Or it could be. Or like you said, he's a high energy dude and his focus was elsewhere.
Could be.
That's what I mean. And like you said, the preparing for the moment, preparing for Seattle was more important than the job interview.
Could be.
Maybe that's what they picked up on, right?
Maybe.
And in that situation, that might eliminate you from the list. You know what I mean? Or you couldn't compartmentalize as well as I would like.
Or if I'm on the committee, do it. Or if I'm arguing for him, if I'm arguing on behalf of Chris, I'm saying, guys, he has the biggest game of his life in 2 days. Of course, wouldn't you want, if he was working for you, wouldn't you want him to be fully focused on that? Wouldn't you want his full attention on the most important thing for him in that moment was winning that football game? Maybe not this. So cut the guy a little slack.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how it went, or like maybe
I think a
guy blew his stack, and he's gonna. We may be in week 15 and he blows his stack. We can't have that.
I think it's confirmation bias. You're going to see in that what you want to see in that. If you want to see that he blew it, then you're going to see that he blew it. If you want to see that he's committed to the other thing, you're going to see he's committed to the other thing.
But you saw the Buffalo hire. You can see what that is, right? That's a GM that's running the team.
You should explain that, because when I saw it, I kind of went, that's weird, because the whole point of firing Sean McDermott was to freshen it up, right?
Right.
That this thing had kind of run its course.
Well, that's what you thought.
Right.
It could have been, we just need to get rid of this guy. You know,
it sure feels like that's what it is now.
He and Josh didn't get along.
They promote the OC. They're going to promote one of the defensive assistants.
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like 2015 San Francisco, when Trent Baalke fired Harbaugh and hired Tom Sula,
which was a catastrophe.
Right, but they loved Tom Sula.
Yeah,
they called Harbaugh a jackhammer. Like, people hated him.
Did they love Tom Sula, or did they just want Harbaugh out of the building?
There were leaks everywhere about Harbaugh coming from the top, so they clearly didn't like him. It could have been that situation. So let's get rid of him, and we'll just hire from within. And we got a good enough team. You can't tell me how to run my football team. I'll hire this guy.
Boy, if I were Josh Allen, that would scare the crap out of me.
Or maybe you're in on it.
Maybe,
who knows?
Maybe. But if look, the Bills, I get that they didn't get to where they wanted to go, and I don't even think that's a huge problem that they moved on from McDermott. That's fine.
Yeah.
But that you're just moving one guy one chair over.
It doesn't make sense.
Huh?
Well, I would say this. I can't be for certain, but I would bet on it's Josh Allen and how important he is, that they ran it by him.
Oh, yeah.
Before they did it. Hey, if we fired this guy, and would you be okay with that? Well, who are you going to hire? Well, I think we might hire the OC. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't it kind of scary, though, in the Buffalo organization, just seeing how the owner is and seeing how the GM is and Brandon Beane and seeing how it's like, okay, you're going to have to report to us. We're going to have complete control. Like,
you're going to do what we say.
You're going to do exactly what they say. And I feel like Joe Brady's not going to have that much control.
No,
you know what I mean?
You're going to coach the team we give you.
Exactly.
That's it. Yeah,
and he can have an eye for someone. But I really believe that this wide receiver can be a good addition to Josh Allen. No, we're not doing it.
And for the most part, okay, look, I believe in a separation of church and state. I believe in a separation of GM and coach. Sometimes coaches fall in love with players. Like, I just love this guy, got to have him. Well, wait a minute, man. He's really small. I don't care. I got to have him. You know what I mean?
Have anybody in mind?
I'm just saying. Just saying. It happens
I got
like
one.
That.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, the Lakers got to win. Okay, basketball knower. That would be you.
Yo.
Yeah, you're the only one with a basketball podcast.
Ball knower.
When is that podcast again?
It's Lakers Talk Daily on our ESPN Los Angeles YouTube channel at 11 a.m.
I love that. Somebody said that Derrick Rose is more important in Chicago than Michael Jordan.
Who said that?
I think it was, I'll get it. It was a former player it was Draymond Green on his podcast. He said Derrick Rose is way more important to Chicago than Michael Jordan.
That's the dumbest thing I've heard since Bill Belichick didn't get into the Hall of Fame.
Yes, I agree with Travis.
That's the second dumbest thing we've heard in a week. Totally agree. All right, we got to get into that. Plus, Belichick not getting into the Hall of Fame. That's fun. The Lakers got it done in Chicago. Luka's going to have to do this every single night. I guess that would be fun, right?
He was amazing.
You're going to have to be amazing every night.
He was amazing.
You're going to have to be Superman.
Yeah.
You couldn't pay him enough for what he's doing.
He was amazing.
Let's get back into that. DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
And just wanted to let you guys know, at my family's carne asada, the food always matters. We love food around there. And lately, the star of our table has been Amor Salsita. Amor Salsita is something special. Not only is it women-owned, it's homemade, authentic salsa made to share with the people you love. The kind of salsa that brings familia together. Founders Jerry and Erica brought the bold, vibrant flavors of Mexico straight from their kitchen to yours, and honestly, it truly shows. I use it for everything. We just used it this weekend for our party. We were dipping chips, we were putting it on the tacos, and even adding a little spice to drinks when we're entertaining. It's that versatile, and it always gets people asking, what is this? And the flavors, smoky, juicy, chunky tomato, tangy tomatillo, creamy avocado, roasted varieties, and my special favorite, the mango habanero. Whether you like mild or bold, there's truly something for everyone at the table. For recipe ideas and inspiration, visit amorsalsita.com. And next time you're shopping, pick up Amor Salsita at Vaughn's, Albertsons, or Pavilions in the produce section. Amor Salsita, from our kitchen to yours, amor in every bite.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
I was in Mammoth. You can't even breathe, and you got those whistle boogers, you know, like where your nose is making noise. And, dude, I have been picking my nose relentlessly. For all of my nose pickers out there, everybody who sits at a red light and picks your beak.
Have you been in a meeting recently?
George, I am now conscious of not picking my nose while on Zoom.
Sports, life, zero filter, and absolutely no shame. Sedano and Cap in the morning. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
For a century, the Genesis Invitational has stood as one of golf's greatest stages, where the game's legends make their mark and history is written.
It's official. The round that will long be remembered. Oh, yes! Ludwig Oberg.
February 19th through 22nd, celebrate 100 years of championship golf. Experience the drama, the tradition, and the moments that define the Genesis Invitational. Get your tickets now at genesisinvitational.com.
Hey, bro, weirdest thing is happening at the game. This guy sitting next to me says, "You're our good luck charm." Every time I crack a Bud Light, we score a touchdown. Now his entire family wants to buy me Bud Lights. I think I'm some kind of a football prophet. Talk soon. The team needs me.
Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Stock up today. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. Call 1-800-294-0222. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Call 1-800-294-0222. Find the Children provides crucial resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
I can't dance at all. What did you call it, Punchy? The Caucasian two-step. Yes. That's what I got. I got
What's
this.
the Caucasian two-step? The white man's overbite?
Yes, I got that too.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on. Back to the guys.
Is that for Chris?
No. So today I was like, I don't know what kind of music we want, but I wanted like Super Bowl vibes, and obviously he's going to be singing the national anthem.
Oh, yeah.
So you're going to hear him a little. You heard Green Day earlier. You're going to hear some Bad Bunny, some Michael Jackson, who's performed, some Prince, maybe Whitney Houston.
Are you wasting this dude doing the national anthem? He can put on a show. He can sing. He's got some hits. I guess that's not halftime worthy, though.
It's not halftime, though.
Pre-game worthy?
That's Green Day. Green Day.
Green Day, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Green Day is more...
Green Day is Green Day.
Green Day is Green Day, yes. I grew up 2 miles from the
Yeah, they're
diners.
Bay Area guys, right?
Yeah, his mom works at the diner. Like,
still?
Yeah, I think they finally retired her, but the diner's still there.
Okay.
Yeah.
God, I love a diner.
Me too.
Oh,
Greasy
boy.
Spoon Diner,
Yeah,
all me.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
all me. You know
Do you
what
have a go-to order when you go into one of those places?
I just usually anything with grits. So bacon, eggs, grits. If they don't have grits, give me the hash browns.
Sure.
Give me some whole wheat toast. If not, give me the sourdough. The muffin.
Sure.
Whatever you call
The
that.
English muffin?
English muffin.
Yeah.
And coffee and an orange juice.
That sounds great.
That's straight up 1950 detective.
Corned beef hash with 2 eggs over easy. Put the eggs over the hash, chop the yolks, let it run into the hash. Let's go. And sourdough toast.
You know, I've never had corned beef.
Oh.
What?
I have never had corned beef hash.
I would fall off my chair if you didn't love it.
What does it taste like?
It tastes like all the wonderful things mixed up together in every bite.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
It's potatoes, it's hash, it's onions, it's a
You've
little
had
bit of
corned
veg.
beef?
I was going to say I never had corned beef and hash either.
Okay. Corned beef, potatoes, onions, maybe some veg in there. But anyway, sometimes it has carrots, sometimes it has bell peppers, whatever it is. Then you put the fried eggs over the top, you cut it, the yolks run into it, then you get out of here. Salty.
You know what I want to ask, right? But I don't want to take the show in that direction.
Go ahead and ask.
No, I'll ask later. I'll ask you later. I can only ask you this question about corned beef.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're out, Laura.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
Usually
Okay.
I'm in, so I'm a little confused, but okay, I'll take it.
How many brothers you know order corned beef?
Not that many.
Me either.
Honestly.
I've never been out to
Okay,
dinner where anybody, or lunch or breakfast where anybody's ordered
But
corned beef.
at a diner, I've seen people order it.
No, I've never been
Yeah.
with people, and I've been to plenty of diners.
Is
Crash
there
and burn
some
spots.
sort of
I don't know
thing about corned beef that I don't
No.
understand?
No,
That-
no, not at all. It just doesn't come up top of mind. It's
Oh.
not something I had as a kid.
Okay.
It's not something I grew up with. Like it's a part of
Okay.
the menu I never even look at.
How do you guys feel about biscuits and like the sausage gravy?
Oh,
that's
my
usually
God.
what we
Biscuits
do.
and gravy?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yes.
that's what we do. Like that's what I like.
It's okay.
There's a diner.
I can take it or leave it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't
Oh.
dislike it. It's just I literally feel like I'm going into a coma after I eat it.
That's true though. So there's
Absolutely.
a diner off of
It's good,
I think
though. It tastes
Citrus
good.
and Roland
Yeah.
called I think it's called George's Diner in like Covina, West Covina area, and their biscuits and gravy.
Oh, every diner has that, and it tastes great. The problem is I can't stop eating it.
Right. Whoever
so
invented
Yeah.
biscuits
good.
and gravy didn't make it to 50.
They also
No, maybe not 40.
Guaranteed.
I mean, yeah.
Hell no. That's too good, and it's all bad for you. Give me more of that.
Right.
Speaking of all good and all bad for you, can Luka keep this up? Is this possible to be this good? I was at the gym and listening to Stephen A, Perkins, all them. Stephen A said he's seen enough. Luka's the MVP. I tend to agree, I guess. Is there anybody that's close to what he's doing that's that good? Besides SGA, I guess. He's going to get the nod because they're winning more and they're a better team.
And
But
Jokic being out helps to Luka as far as like keeping the numbers up and stuff.
Wembanyama's going to get votes
Wemby's
too.
going to get it.
votes as
Okay.
well, yeah.
Luka's on the 5th best team in the conference. That's tough.
Okay.
And if it were close, like we talked about with Matthew Stafford, right? Matthew Stafford finished second in his division, but it was really close. He's going to finish 5th in the conference as it is right now. But you look at it, the Lakers are, what are they? They're 8.5 games out of the lead. That's a pretty significant gap.
Okay.
He's one of the best players, but to go that deep into the roster of teams, I don't know. He was as good as you're because
God.
he scored like crazy.
Yeah.
He didn't turn it over. Some of the passes he had were just, that was some Magic Johnson stuff.
I blame Luka for Jackson Hayes doing the East Coast, the East Bay.
East Bay, yeah.
I blame Luka for that because he threw the behind the back pass. Oh, we're just playing circus ball now. So if you're throwing behind the back passes that was almost a turnover, I'm giving you this dunk.
Yeah, he was,
and he almost got hung on the rim.
No, he was great.
Yeah.
And I thought the best part about what he did last night, other than just be an incredible offensive player, which I'm not throwing any cold water, but he's always an incredible offensive player. He was good enough on defense. Like it wasn't, he didn't turn into Joe Dumars.
No.
But he was good enough to where his offense was so electric and the defense was passable that he just took over the game last night.
They scored 141 points, right?
The Lakers?
Yeah.
129.
129, and they won by 11. I mean, I guess they made stops when they had to.
I mean, the Bulls are a team that likes to run up and down as well. They're going to get their shots up. The Bulls, they played well enough to score, but I mean, credit to Lakers. They made the necessary adjustments. The biggest thing I truly believe is that it's Rui coming off the bench.
No question about it.
I mean, you see a big difference in the bench production. His value to be able to get shot creating and stuff like that is really good.
He's getting more shots in a little bit less time. Now, the time's pretty close. It's a couple of minutes difference, but it's added a total dimension to that second unit that wasn't there before offensively. Now, we'll see what happens when Reeves comes back because it shuffles the deck a little more, but he's been a godsend with that second unit. He's far better with that group than he is with the starting group.
What happens to LaRavia when Reeves comes back?
They might consider moving him to the bench. Who knows? I mean, all depending on what the matchups are going into that night.
I kind of like him as a starter. It's working.
He is providing the necessary energy that the Lakers needed. I mean, as far as the 50-50 balls, getting, second chance opportunities on the rebound, he's actually doing a great job of defending. Reeves being back in the mix can help out the Lakers tremendously on the offensive end. I just hope that they will be able to sustain this defensive effort when he gets back into the mix.
That's it. They've won 4 of their last 5 because they've played somewhere between pretty good defense to at least good enough. Like you look at these games, right? They beat the Raptors. They gave up 93 points. They beat the Nuggets. They only gave up 107. They lost to the Clippers, but they gave up 112, which isn't good or bad. It's kind of right about where it's going to land. They beat the Mavericks. They give up 110. They beat the Bulls 118, which is a little high, but their defense has been far better. They're going to score. You've got Luka. You've got, Reeves ultimately is going to come back. You've got LeBron James. Rui has been better offensively. It's about whether or not they can hold a team under 110 points. If they can, they're going to win.
That's pretty good.
Because they can score.
I think we can play defense for the Lakers. Hold them to 110 or less.
They were, I'll use the grading analogy. They were getting D-minuses regularly, and occasionally they throw in an F. Now they're getting C's.
We'll see.
Great.
Yeah.
C might be good enough.
You know what? I told you it feels like the Titanic. I've changed my opinion again. This is going to be entertaining to the last because of Luka. It is. No matter how they go out, how they flame out, whenever they meet their end, it's going to be one wild, entertaining ride because of him.
The only thing that concerns me...
He's worth the price of admission to see. Yes.
The only thing that concerns me with this team, and now you're starting to see it, is that when DeAndre Ayton was acquired, the Lakers got him for a good price, right?
There's a reason.
There's a reason, of course, because of his production and stuff like that. Everyone was really high on him. And then you're starting to see, as the course of the season starts to go on, he's starting to float around. He's not really rolling to the basket like Luka Doncic is trying to get him to roll to the specific spot.
Especially when you compare it to Hayes.
Exactly.
God.
And then you see the difference when Jackson Hayes comes in.
Why can't you just start him? Why can't you just start Jackson Hayes?
You need a bench tomorrow.
He was 8th overall for a reason.
But see, they tried that with Jackson Hayes going in the second half last year when the Lakers didn't have no starting big man.
Yeah.
And so when you tried that with Hayes, he's not a guy to come right in and start for you. He's a guy to come off the bench and provide a certain energy.
I know his father.
Jackson Hayes' dad?
Yeah, his dad's a football coach.
Oh, yeah?
He was the Battlehawks head coach. He played for the Steelers.
Oh,
I'm like, I know you. You're a coach's kid. Why aren't you starting then?
I think he's a better bench player because he comes in with that energy that the Lakers frequently need with that second unit. That his value, I think, is in his athleticism and in his bounce and in his explosivity. The longer he's out there, the less effective he becomes.
You need to move beyond Ayton. That's the thing. I don't want to say I've seen enough, but it seems like the same old movie again. Here we go.
Not surprised.
Not at all.
A little bit.
Not at all.
I just really wish that there was because he's not as aggressive as you would like for him to be when he catches in the paint. Everything is a soft touch, which is fine. He has that offensive ability to do so, but you never really see him actually putting his shoulder down into somebody, backing him. None of that stuff. And then you see the disconnect between him and Luka when they try to run a pick and roll game. He doesn't really necessarily roll straight to the basket, and then when he does catches it, he's not actually dunking.
Right, he's not up in the air.
He's not
like
up in
Hayes.
the air like Hayes. So you see the difference when Hayes is in there. He's actually jumping up in the air and actually dunking the rock. Where you're like, okay, that makes a difference.
You can't be doing the J.R. Ryder dunk. Yeah, that's for Bay Area people only. Brah, isn't he from Oklahoma?
Jackson Hayes?
Yeah, where's he from? You can't be doing that dunk. No.
What's wrong with that?
And you almost missed.
But he actually did a great play. He cut the defender off and was actually able to steal it, and then he took it down.
I bet it was entertaining for every Laker fan except for JJ.
A little dipsy-do like John Ireland said.
What are you doing?
You got the highlight of Ireland with the dipsy-do?
He did a dipsy-do.
That's what he was. He almost got hung on that damn rim. All right, we got the far side coming up next. I tell this to
Chris
everyone.
Shula's still the defensive coordinator?
It fits with Chris Shula.
Let me check. I'll Google.
Panic solves
I
nothing.
still can't find this hoodie, by the way.
The far side is next. DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
And you know we are LA's mega sports station. You spend every day with us on 7:10 a.m., the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. But quite often you see us on the streets. The ESPN LA street team rolling up across the Southland and pulling up at the hottest events. Baby, let's cruise. You know who takes care of our rides?
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill? It's just better for you. Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
New benefits, which means it's finally time to stop saying you're going to use them.
ESPN LA fans, go to VisionWorks in Orange County. Annual eye exam, easy. Simple scheduling, simple shopping.
And right now, it's BOGO on glasses. 2 pairs, 1 tax return.
Plus a 100-day guarantee. If your glasses aren't right, they fix it.
Great doctors, tons of frames, no hassle.
New year,
better vision.
VisionWorks in Orange County. Rancho Santa Margarita, Lake Forest, Laguna de Guel, Fullerton, Brea, Bristol Plaza, and Buena Park.
VisionWorks. See the difference.
Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino. See for yourself what made readers of Newsweek and USA Today name Pechanga the best casino outside of Las Vegas. When you're a guest at Pechanga, you're treated to world-class resort amenities, exceptional entertainment, dining, spa, golf, and of course, 24/7 gaming excitement. The casino floor is huge. 1,100 hotel rooms and suites. It makes Pechanga one of the largest in the country. Just off I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call this number. 888-PECHANGA for reservations or more info.
For 100 days, I'm going to cross the 7 continents because the answers to everything important are out there at the edges of our world. I'm stepping into the unknown. Where are we going? To see our planet as it's never been seen before. From pole to pole.
Pole to Pole with Will Smith from National Geographic. Now streaming on Disney Plus and Hulu.
Show me the way.
Save more on the brands pros trust at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off select major appliances and choose from our wide lineup of top brands. Plus, save $100 on a Little Giant 22-foot multi-position ladder. Now just $189. Built for strength, flexibility, and job site versatility. Pros, these savings will only be here for a limited time. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 1/30. While supplies last. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com for more details.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show right here on ESPN LA.
The Far Side.
And it's time for the Far Side, presented by our friends at Highlands.
The Far Side.
Weekday afternoons at 4 p.m.
Time for the Far Side with DeMarco Far, right now on the Travis and DeMarco afternoon show on ESPN LA.
Give me that one. We'll be in business.
We have located said hoodie. I get it now. That's Byron. That's Brian Allen.
Does he want to be the defensive coordinator?
Yeah, he was the former center for the Rams. He's coaching now.
What's he coaching? The offensive line?
The kid from Michigan State?
Yeah, he's the quality control coach. He got bumped up.
No kidding.
Yeah, he's going to make a run at being a coach, and he's really, really good.
Okay.
Yeah. Someday we'll probably have control of his own ship, but I'll look. I never get the whole thing with laundry and clothing, and why does that get you so fired up? I'm just
like that. I want that sweatshirt.
Yeah, you got to have that one.
Well, I like that. I like the look of it. So if you notice, all my hats, not this one. This is a melon hat, but my Rams hats are all the horn ones. I like the Rams head.
Okay. How much stuff do you have? You
I
have
got
like
a
a whole room?
No.
Are you like John Irsay?
No.
Doesn't he have
Jim
a bunch?
Irsay.
Jim Irsay. Does
I
he
got
have
a
a bunch
lot
of stuff?
I got a lot of stuff.
What happened with Irsay? Didn't they open like some sort of?
The FBI is looking into his death.
Oh, there's a shock.
My God. Okay, but he's got a lot of stuff, collectibles like Ringo's.
He's got
drum set.
got the greatest memorabilia collection in history.
You have a
worth over $1 billion.
$1 billion. Do you have a room with all your stuff, or like just stuff in your closet?
No, my bedroom at home in Orange County is Skechers on the floor and hats everywhere. And now
hats.
Yeah,
okay.
A lot of hats because because in the morning I've got headphones on like this. I'm not going to do my hair. So now I just wear different hats every day.
You're not a collectible guy, are you?
Not at all.
You got some.
I got a few things. I like things that people give me, but I don't go out of my way to get them.
Yeah, the bat was cool. What'd you
That
do
was
with the
very
bat?
cool. It's in my little murder room.
Yeah, we got a nice Ohtani Dodger bat. It's really cool.
Yeah.
I was thinking. No, I have to keep that. I like that.
No, I don't want to.
If I was going to get, I should give that to someone who really, really loves the Dodgers, right?
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay. If you find somebody that really loves the Dodgers that would appreciate that bat more than me, let me know.
I'll
Please
keep my
do.
eyes peeled.
All right, so I was talking about panic solves nothing, and this goes back to Chris Shula and coaches being interviewed when they're already in the playoffs. And I would teach this to my daughter when she was learning to drive. I would always tell her panic solves nothing. Like if you're driving on ice or a wet surface and all of a sudden the back end starts to slide.
Into the skid.
Screaming doesn't help. yelling doesn't help.
No,
that's not going to help. You got to work through the problem. You know what I mean? Same stuff in football. Like when guys would freak out. Vermeil freaked out in the Super Bowl. Like he came down to our side of the bench and was like trying to encourage us. Like, you never do this. Go back over there. He was absolutely freaking out. He was panicking. But panic solves nothing.
Yeah, when that back end starts to slide, DeAndre, you got to hold on.
Did he pick up on that one thing?
Of course I did.
The one thing. I think you just have to be able to work through
Look
the
at
problem.
Me,
Not interested.
Look at me. You did a morning show with me for several years where this was our shtick every day.
I know.
And now you're like,
I gave it the office, as they like to say. I gave it in advance.
Go ahead.
Okay, that's all. I was just talking about.
Don't panic is what you were talking about.
Don't panic, and we fleshed it out a little bit more, talking about Chris Shula. We did that a little bit early, but that's what I mean. If I was going to interview you for, like I said, this is one of 32. This is a high-pressure situation. Guys get hired and fired all the time. And you age faster than presidents. You do.
Yeah.
You live to get fired. It's really tough, and it's never-ending. It really is. So I want to, and it's a grind. So I want to interview you when you're at the apex of that grind so I could judge what type of person you are. Are you freaking out? Did you shave? Did you know this interview was coming? Do you want to do this interview? I'm going to ask you a bunch of stuff that has nothing to do with what you're doing to see how you handle those questions, because that's what it's like on a daily basis. If you're Sean McVay or any coach in the NFL, you may be thinking about, dang, how can we get this stretch G outside to beat this guy for a touchdown? And then you get asked the question about the garbage cans or why player X said something in an interview. What do you mean? And you have to handle that. Or if you get hosed on a call and you lose, or you draft a quarterback in the first round and he flames out. All this stuff matters when the world is coming down on you, and it seems like you can't handle the pressure in that interview. I might take you off my list. That's what I mean. Panic solves nothing. I'm glad you get put in those situations because it tests you for when it does come time for you to actually make a choice. I know you kind of disagree with that.
Yeah, I just think that if I'm going to try to interview people for a job, I would like to interview them under similar circumstances. It's like doing a science experiment. You don't do one when it's freezing cold and the other one when it's hot. You're going to get different results. I want to see what I want to see. And the results are going to be skewed maybe to the guy that has more time. Maybe he shows better than he actually is. Maybe the guy that has less time shows worse than he actually is.
True.
And it's just, I don't know. I'd like to do them both the same way so I can get a similar response.
You've hired people that work on your house, right?
Sure.
But I guess it's not really a job interview. So you've hired people for gigs, right? Do you put them in stressful situations to see what pops out? You want to know what you got? No? At all?
I want to see their sense of humor, actually.
You want to see them make you laugh or
not make me laugh?
It's not
like, no, not laugh at my jokes. I want to see, are they like loose? Are they going to do well with me in these conditions?
Yeah, okay.
Like if you're
Battle-hardened.
Battle-hardened, right. Okay, yeah.
How many wars have you served in, sir?
Right. It's just curious. I mean, like, there are guys that get jobs, and they get jobs for different reasons, and they don't get jobs for certain reasons.
So do you think Chris Shula is going to get a head coaching job?
At some point, sure. Yes. And there's 3 jobs left, and it's the last
What's
3.
it, Raiders, Cards, and
Cleveland.
The rumor is that LaFleur is interviewing for that, and he might get it, right? The Cardinals job.
You know Ron Wolfley?
Rams LaFleur.
Name sounds familiar.
Ron Wolfley was the Cardinals. I'm sure Reese knows him.
Oh, the radio guy.
He was the radio guy.
Yeah.
Well, he stopped doing it this year, and I didn't know. I went to his booth, and he wasn't there.
Yeah.
Well, he called me and like, hey, we're about to interview LaFleur again. What do you think?
Okay.
And I told him what I told everyone. He's like McVay before you knew McVay. He's that young phenom dude that all he does is eat, sleep, and drink football. So if that works for you, that works for you. Now, it's a crapshoot. Not everybody's going to be McVay.
I was going to say, you just look, Bill Belichick, who is not a Hall of Famer, his tree kind of sucks. It really does. With the exception of Vrabel, not a lot of those guys have had great success as head coach. That doesn't mean that Bill Belichick isn't a great coach. Sean McVay's, most of his guys have been pretty darn good.
Like, I think who hasn't?
Basically, Staley was the big one.
Yeah.
Staley was the one.
Does that really count? He was just here during the
COVID
years.
It was quick,
okay.
But he
got a job.
Had it worked, he would get credit. So I'm going to take. But that's the one that they're all their own guys.
Yeah.
You just really never know. And just because he comes out of this house or that house doesn't guarantee anything.
Well, I would just this if I'm sitting on a football team, this is when I want to interview a Nate Shieldhouse.
Sure.
This is when I want to interview a LaFleur and a Shula to see what I get.
Yeah.
Yeah. When your focus should be on Seattle, let me see if I can distract you. Something like that. So we'll see. But like I said, panic solves nothing. Breathe through the problem and work it through. Really, I'm serious.
Nothing, Chris. That's the one that I picked up on.
Which one? I was reading
Never
something
mind.
that this.
I nearly broke my neck snapping over to look at you, and you didn't give it to me.
Breathe through the problem?
Don't say it again.
Oh, that breathe. That one actually didn't catch me.
We had the drop.
Yeah, I know. Breathe dog from Trading
Oh, my God. Oh,
Just
wow.
thought that's, you know.
Because LZ used to tell us all you got to do is breathe.
Ah.
You just got to learn to breathe.
Breathe, dog.
You know, if
breathe,
you're gonna,
dog. Yes.
Well, no. The dog part was just training day, but he would just tell you, for certain things you got to learn how to breathe.
Well, Mason said, some of his fans were mad that he didn't have a
Breathe,
meltdown.
dog. That was an amazing segue. I don't think he realized it.
I don't think he did at all.
Not at all. But no,
Breathe,
dog. Mason said his people wanted to have they wanted him to have a meltdown, and I said, well, what's that going to do? It's not going to change the outcome.
Shula to have a meltdown.
No, they wanted Mason to have a meltdown about the Rams losing.
Got it.
And I'm like, well, what's that going to do? It's not going to change the outcome. You know what I mean?
No, it sucks, but I'm with you. Like, once it's happened, it's happened.
It's not going to change
you can't
anything, right?
Superman the thing and spin the world in the other direction. It doesn't work.
What did I miss? You said it was a perfect segue to something. What did
Don't
I
worry
miss?
about it. It's fine.
Don't worry about it.
Because I was looking at the YouTube. I was looking at the YouTube chat.
What is wrong with you? You have been on my neck all day.
All day?
She said we don't follow the show plan.
Well,
That's what
especially
she
not
said.
on Tuesday.
No, exactly. I said on Tuesdays.
That's what I said.
So what?
I said on Tuesdays.
You said ever in the room.
On Tuesdays.
See?
On
DeAndre was in there.
Tuesdays.
Back me up.
Man.
Oh.
I'm Switzerland in this one.
He's like, I want no part of this.
No.
Let's get into the Belichick thing. I think he's being punished for Spygate. I think he's being punished for being a cheater, or they're giving Tom Brady more credit than he probably deserves. We'll talk about that next. Belichick, not in the Hall of Fame. DeMarco Travis, ESPN LA.
So next Thursday is a big event. The big game is around the corner, but before that, it's the NBA trade deadline. ESPN LA and Hendricks Gin are taking over Rock and Brews El Segundo next Thursday, February 5th, for the Super Week trade deadline party. Join Mason and Ireland and DeMarco and Travis while we broadcast live from noon to 5:30 p.m. Become an NBA Gin Cider with DeMarco. Follow every Lakers move live and win Lakers tickets. It's all happening next Thursday at Rock and Brews in El Segundo. See you there. Will you share some wings with because I had to eat wings at 7:30 this morning.
Yeah.
I had
to eat wings?
I had to cover for Cappy on a bit.
Okay.
Which broke my fast, that's why I had to stop eating at 3 p.m.
I see you. Yeah.
So will you share some wings with me?
I will share a
but
plate
you
of
and I,
wings,
see
not
that
the same wing.
Look at that T-shirt of Cappy and I.
No, I will not share the same wing. I'll share a plate of wings with you.
A wing. Whose read is it? What?
There's no read.
There's no
There's
read.
I thought the bed was for a read.
No, it's for your liner.
I just got yelled at by Sedano on the phone. That's why I had to leave the room. And when the black hand called.
Is that why you left?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the only call I might leave.
Stick around for Belichick.
I'm not going anywhere. He's
gotta
not
get
calling
your
now.
opinion. All right,
DeMarco Travis.
He's having dinner with Trudell and Michael right now.
He really yelled at you?
Not yelled, but he was forceful.
Forceful.
But when he's forceful,
Did he speak Spanish?
I give in.
Did he speak Spanish?
There's a lot of places I can go with that, right? Leave it alone? Okay. Take the first pitch. I got you. DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill? It's just better for you. Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
Ready to fight? That was Jim Gray. There's a promo right there.
It's the morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill? Because it's just better for you. And our Asian-inspired menu has high-quality proteins that are healthier for you. Like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Our steamed vegetables and signature salads are made fresh for you. Our sauces are more flavorful for you, from sweet and spicy to fiery hot. Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
What a year for LA sports. The Dodgers' epic Game 7 World Series victory. Shohei's unbelievable 3-homer, 10-strikeout playoff masterpiece. Luka Doncic joining the Lakers. Were one of those your top sports moment of the year? Or was it Kershaw's emotional final game at Chavez Ravine? LAFC landing Sung Hung Min or something else? Cast your vote at lasports.org/vote. Winners will be announced at the Los Angeles Sports Council's 20th Annual LA Sports Awards on January 28th. Vote today at lasports.org/vote.
The big game is almost here, and there's no better way to cash in during America's biggest sporting event than Prize Picks, where it always feels good to be right. And since the big game is right around the corner, that also means it's your last chance to get into the football action before next season. So close the season out right with Prize Picks by getting $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. On Prize Picks, you simply pick 2 to 6 players, pick more or less on their stat projection, and submit your lineup. Prize Picks also has early payouts. Oh, dude, you got to take advantage of this. If your lineup gets off to a hot start and now you have the option to cash out winnings before the game even finishes, you got to take advantage. You can also copy lineups with one click from our new social feed. Download the Prize Picks app today and use our code CAPPY and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CAPPY on Prize Picks to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 in lineups for just playing, guaranteed. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Brian's headed to the basketball court, but he's sick of this check engine light. So he goes to AutoZone for the free Fix Finder service,
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
where a friendly AutoZoner reads the light in just a few minutes and gives him a detailed report,
No big, just a loose gas cap.
and gets him to the court with a tight gas cap and tighter defense. The free Fix Finder service at AutoZone. No hassles, just help.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Robert was in big trouble with the IRS.
Yes, I owed them a lot of money, over $52,000.
Then he heard about civic tax relief.
They took great care of me. It went really quick. $52,000 that I owed, and they had a payoff for $100, and the IRS accepted it. Man.
Off the hook for just $100?
Civic tax relief will take care of you. Give them a call.
Call Civic Tax Relief now for your free confidential consultation. 800-881-4555. 800-881-4555. Individual results may vary. Visit civictaxrelief.com for more information.
So what's a better option for me? By the way, the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, Live Imaging Tuesday, 4:04.
No,
Live
I'm
Imaging
mad at
Tuesday
you.
made possible by Geese and Wines. Why? I didn't say it.
I'm mad at you. I'm
But
mad at you and Greg. I'm mad at this whole meeting. Your whole point was to make me blow up today. Why?
Is it better for me?
See?
Like, would I rather be fasting or eat your wife's cooking?
Okay, I have made this up. My wife's cooking is like Luka plays defense. We're getting there.
Which is okay. So
Hey,
what?
that's good.
We're getting there.
Which is better?
We're starting to improve.
Which is better?
Yeah.
Chris Shula's performance as the defensive coordinator Sunday in the NFC Championship game, or your wife's cooking?
Why are you leaning back with your arms up? You see what the game is, right?
I did like the joke the first time.
See?
Second
Come on.
time it kind of missed
You
me.
see what the joke is.
First one,
Are you talking about this one right now?
The Luka cooking
yeah.
one kind of got me.
There
That
you
was
go.
Pretty fun.
Yes. Okay. So Greg walks in and says, "I thought you would take the bait." Am I supposed to go nuts because they lost?
Well, I haven't even gone that hard yet.
Well, go. Bring it. Bring
we're
it
on. We're on till 6.
No, bring it.
6
Belichick,
o'clock.
not in the Hall of Fame. So that's what we tease. Belichick, not in the Hall of Fame, not first ballot.
So stupid.
It is so stupid.
Just
it makes
so,
no
this,
sense.
This is literally, they should bulldoze the whole damn building.
They should.
bulldoze it. It's
And here's the thing,
they completely invalidated the entire
Hold
process.
on. Just remember, it's like baseball. It's like anybody's Hall of Fame. It's weird. It's a bunch of dudes when you get right down to it. And some of
Sure.
these people have an agenda. Maybe a few don't like Belichick.
I understand.
A few didn't like Terrell Owens.
Clearly.
You can't. Whoa. Come on.
What?
I'm a T.O. guy. I love T.O. You can't compare those two.
No. I'm saying
No,
some
we're
guys.
overcomplicating this.
Some guys deserve to be first ballot Hall of Famers, and they're
like
not.
Bill Belichick.
There is
and
no,
they're not because of a committee. That's what I'm saying.
There are maybe 10 guys in every sport that everybody can agree on are the greatest at what they did, or very near the greatest at what they did. Bill Belichick is one of those guys. Whether he's an a-hole, whether he's bad with the media, whether he's this, and that, it does. The man won 8 Super Bowls.
Right.
What the hell are we doing?
Okay.
If he's not in the Hall of Fame on the first opportunity, it would be like putting. It's like leaving Mike Trout or Shohei Ohtani. Like, what are we doing? They're automatic guys that go into this thing, and that he's not there. It's just stupid and petty, and it invalidates the whole thing.
You have 3 things that I guess are working against. This is just a guess. You have Spygate, you have Deflategate, and then you have Tom Brady 1-1 without you. That's the only
But
thing.
here's what offsets that.
But that's the only
That's
thing.
what.
And you count the 8 rings.
How about the
2,
last
he
ring
wasn't the head coach.
How about the last ring he won that Tom Brady had nothing to do with when he shut down the Rams the best offense in the NFL at the time, shut them down completely.
Well, that's a matter of opinion.
What do you mean? The final score is the opinion.
That's a matter of opinion. Brady was the starter. So you could say that Brady had nothing to do with it, but that's just your opinion.
Was amazing that day.
Of course it was.
You were at that game. You were on the sideline.
They made one play and beat him, and that was Brady to Gronkowski. The Rams had shots, Goff to Brandon Cooks.
Yeah.
You missed. They hit, but Brady was the starter, so he gets credit for that Super Bowl. You can't just
he gets credit for all of them.
Right.
They
correct.
He's Bill Belichick. Is he a jackass? Yes. Has he potentially lost his mind? Looks like it. Who cares? He's Bill Belichick. It's like keeping Babe Ruth out of the baseball. Like, what are we doing here?
I don't know. Everybody I know that's worked for him or played for him, they say Belichick is the truth. The one thing they do say is that he is a taskmaster.
Sure.
Yeah, he's driven. He's in the office. He works hard. No one works harder. I told you the story about two stories about he's the only head coach that's at the combine counting reps on the bench press.
Yeah.
No, that's not for head coaches. And he's like, when the draft was done, this is what he did to his staff. They went through the entire draft. They stacked their board. They were getting ready to go on vacation 2 days. And he comes in with a stack of, these are going to be the undrafted rookie free agents. Stack them too.
Yeah.
So he's the most driven coach in the league. But, like I said, I think he's being docked for a few things.
Clearly he is. But my point is this. And
I hope it's not for what's going on now.
This
that would
is
be
something that you and I have gone around and around on a million times, Chris, that I like. I think it's important, and I think it's interesting that there is nuance and gray and some subtleties to some of these arguments that matter, that contextualize. This is one of the times where there is no context needed. It's Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick is the greatest NFL coach in history, period, sentence, paragraph, we're done. And if we're not putting him in the Hall of Fame because he's bad on the podium, because he's any of these things, it's just stupid.
Why do you say he's the greatest coach, point blank?
He's in the NFL?
He's won more games and more Super Bowls than anybody else.
Now, okay, right. He's the head coach. I'm right there with you. Now,
and by the way, he won 2 as a DC.
Right, under Parcells.
Yeah.
Yes, that goes kind of to Parcells.
Okay, but still,
that's
from a body of work standpoint.
No, I'm not trying to knock Belichick. I'm trying to offer.
Seems like you're knocking
Belichick.
No,
I love Belichick.
So you'll knock Belichick, but you won't knock Chris Shula.
It's not that I love Belichick. It's just I'm trying to offer something else.
You see what he's doing?
Now,
you won't knock Chris Shula, Travis.
There's no way to really know this. I know. There's no way to really know this, Trav, but it could have been all Brady. And that's been a knock on him since he had Brady. Since he turned the reins over to Brady, or Mo Lewis knocked him into the starting lineup.
Yeah.
It could have been, he's just that good. You had the benefit of one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever live. Does that make you great? Is it the horse or the jockey?
He gets as much credit as Tom Brady does. And I'm not saying that maybe it's not perfectly 50-50. Maybe it's 60-40. Maybe it's 70-30. But if nothing else, and we've seen this time after time after time in not just football, but in every sport, people do dumb stuff. They get in their own way, even if what you're suggesting is 100% true. And Brady was the brains, the heart, and the lungs of this whole thing. He did it all. At least he was smart enough to get the hell out of the way.
This is true.
And let the thing run its natural course and its natural life until it wasn't anymore. Most people, look at Jerry Jones. He wasn't smart enough to get the hell out of the way and let the thing go. He said, wait, I'm over here. Let me get it. If what you're suggesting, and I think he had a lot to do with it. I don't think he was just along for the ride, and I think you do too.
Of course.
But
yeah.
Even if that were true, it's just like, oh, I caught lightning in a bottle. I'm just going to leave it over there and let it do its thing.
I'm saying, I'm not arguing against Belichick. I said at the very core, this is a bunch of dudes deciding, and they do the same thing, like with Torrey Holt. So you've got Kurt, you've got Isaac, you've got Marshall, you've got Orlando. Oh, so maybe Torrey was just a benefactor of all that talent on the field. So maybe we could knock him for a few years. That's not the truth. The truth is he's a great damn player.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Brady was that freaking good. That's what they could be thinking. Or just like baseball. Like some guys will never vote Bonds in because he took steroids. So maybe
about steroids.
But maybe because of the cheating,
by the way, I think
all that stuff.
I think Bond should be in.
He should.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, all that stuff that came with Belichick. There was a lot. It was more than just winning. There was controversy with how he won.
There is.
Maybe that's factoring in.
I clearly something is factoring in. My point is that I don't I find it ridiculous. I find it ridiculous.
Well, he's going to get in. He's going to get in. They're just making a point. And didn't
it's a dumb point.
But didn't they make T.O. wait a year?
But this isn't this. Like, it would be like keeping Jerry Rice out, not T.O. It would be like keeping Randy Moss out.
If Jerry Rice had some stink on him, they probably would.
By the way, Frank Orozco in the YouTube chat says DeMarco, but he says D-U-H, like duh, Marco. He's making fun of you. But he said,
what are we in the fourth
Bill
grade again?
went, well, sometimes. Bill went 11-5 with Matt Castle. Hold on.
Didn't I say that in the room? I said he got 11 wins out of Castle.
Guess what? In the room isn't on the radio.
No, I said he said he got 11 wins out of Castle. And I'm not saying Belichick can't coach. He's one of the most creative guys we've ever seen. He's innovative. I get it.
By the way, YouTube chat's also waiting for me to get you, and I've still got an hour and a half.
But I would say this.
35 minutes.
And this also factors in when you're talking about
Marco.
First ballot head coaches. You mentioned his coaching tree isn't great. I don't know if that it doesn't matter to me, but maybe it matters to the committee.
I think there is no possible explanation other than they don't like him as to why he's not in, and that's dumb.
And that would be a change for the committee because they would allow anybody in just based on what they did on the field. They said personal doesn't matter.
Stupid.
This might change. I know it's weird. It's weird. It doesn't make sense.
Dumb.
It doesn't make sense, but I don't know. It is what it is. Is Belichick a great coach? In my opinion, yes. From people that I know personally that have played here, went there, and then talked to them about there, like Danny Amendola, swears by the guy.
Sure.
Swears by him. One of the greatest coaches he's ever been around. To me, great coach. But maybe he's being docked for all the nonsense. That's my only explanation for Bill Belichick with 8 rings not going first ballot.
You know, 2 of those rings, he was just a coordinator. Credit goes to Parcells.
It does. He's the head coach.
I'm running an offense.
Are you?
You're going to get...
What?
Oh,
what do
you think he's going to come after me?
No, he's not.
That's what I'm trying to do.
The Hall of Fames are officially stupid.
Come on. There's guys trying to get in. It matters. I know it's weird.
I'm out. I was
It's
out of
weird.
the Baseball Hall of Fame at Scott
Are you out?
Rowland.
It's Scott Rowland.
And today is the day I'm done with the Football Hall of Fame. It's like, what are we doing here?
Wow. Crazy. All right.
it was dumb. When we got the notification and I told DeMarco, I was like, if you don't put this guy in, no one else deserves to go in.
Just
like, what the
because
hell?
you think it's dumb doesn't mean it's not.
I mean, yes, I know I'm not a ball
There's a lot
knower,
of
but
stuff that
still.
we don't
Who said you're
know.
not a ball knower?
I mean, I say
Why?
that.
Does Marco say you're not a ball knower?
No, why would you? Don't say. Oh.
What's up? What? I don't understand.
You think that's original?
Call you Marco? No,
You think that's
this is honestly
original?
the first time I've been in the YouTube chat on a Tuesday
yeah.
during your show. And I
Okay.
see that Epic Wolf has been in here since 7 a.m. this morning when he was yelling with me. This
Really?
guy- yeah.
Good for him.
I know.
There you go.
I want that kind of job where you can be on YouTube all day.
That's what we were asking this morning. What does this guy do?
Yeah, what do you do?
Because he gets annoyed that he thinks we all make too much money, but then he's got a job where he's sitting in the YouTube chat all day.
Anyway, do you guys care about the Super Bowl? Are you done? Really?
Not
now that
done.
the Rams
I
are
want
out?
to go eat chili and watch football and drink too much.
Me
but
too.
As far as
So
the
are you
result
rooting
of the
for the
game,
Seahawks?
Well, wait,
So
hold that.
I
Don't
don't
tell
really
me. Don't
care.
tell me
You're
that.
going to make
That's-
him tease it?
That's exactly what I want to know. Who are you actually rooting for in this game now that the Rams are out? Let's get into that next. DeMarco and Travis afternoon show. Let me say that again. DeMarco and Travis afternoon show. ESPN LA.
Oh, I'm going to get you. It's Kings game day. Pregame coverage starts at 3:30, which means it's already underway. Game's already underway. You can listen now. Kings and Red Wings right now on the ESPN LA app. Hit the play-by-play tile. And after the game, be sure to listen to Kings Talk with Sam Boney, Sam Patesh, right here on your home of Kings hockey, ESPN LA. What will I do to get DeMarco upset? That's next. It's a live imaging Tuesday presented by Geese and Wines on ESPN LA.
All gas, all Lakers.
Tomorrow, it's a homecoming for the King. LeBron James returns to Cleveland, where it all began.
Rui to LeBron, slam dunk. They forgot about LeBron, and he made a beautiful cut down the middle and dunked it.
And the Grammy road trip continues for the purple and gold as the Lakers take on the Cavaliers.
Coverage begins tomorrow at 2:30 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
For a century, the Genesis Invitational has stood as one of golf's greatest stages, where legends rise and history is made. February 19th through 22nd, celebrate 100 years of championship golf. Experience the drama, the tradition, and the moments that define the Genesis Invitational. Tickets at genesisinvitational.com.
Presented by Robinhood.
He crosses. spins, pulls up.
With Robinhood Prediction Markets, buy or sell your predictions all game long. No house odds, just you versus the market. Put your sports IQ to work. Trade every shot, block, steal, run, and moment that shifts the game. With Robinhood Prediction Markets, trade every play. Visit Robinhood.com/predict to start trading. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
Get ready, SoCal. Hard Rock Casino Tejon is kicking off the new year in high gear. Unity by Hard Rock members can earn entries all January long for the $500,000 Drive the Dream Corvette giveaway just by using their card. Join us every Thursday in January for your chance to win big, including $30,000 in free play each week. Start the year with more excitement and more ways to win. Details at casino.hardrock.com/Tejon. Hard Rock Casino Tejon. This is how SoCal plays.
We expect our information in real time. US Med carries continuous glucose monitors, which provide real-time readings of blood glucose levels. US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurers. So call 888-665-0696 today for a free insurance and Medicare benefits check as easy as... That's 888-665-0696.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband Ryan died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ETHOS.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Working that hip, 431 on a Washington Tuesday. Presented by Geese and Wines. Love Geese and Wines. By the way, dry January just got a lot better. Geese at 0% is giving 3 people a year supply of premium non-alcoholic wine. That's 12 cases, including their new 0% spritz cans, which will be delivered right to your door. No purchase necessary, 21 or older. Enter now at geeseandwines.com/dry January. All in, never out. Thanks to our friends at Geese and Wines.
Is there somebody here from Boston?
Huh?
On our team?
Yes. Somebody, who were we just talking to that mentioned somebody was here from Boston? Because
Boston. I don't know.
I don't think
maybe
we
it was
have
a salesperson. I don't know, but I was talking about the Super Bowl. Do you guys care? And it's hard to root for the Seahawks. I can root for Sam Darnold, but I know for a fact I cannot root for anything Boston.
Yeah,
I will not.
I'm with you on that.
And I apologize if anybody in the room or in the building is from Boston.
I believe it's Mike Pettit. I believe he's a Patriots fan.
I think you might be right. I apologize. I just can't root for anything Boston. I'm anti-Boston.
All right.
Is that fair?
That's fine.
I'd rather root for Sam Darnold to win a Super Bowl in Levi Stadium.
I was a little petty. Sorry, Trav, for cutting you off yesterday. And I was like, go Pats, because the Seahawks, made me cry, whatever, on Sunday. But now, I think I'm going to be like, go Seahawks.
Go Seahawks. Okay, that's fair.
They beat us. Might as well get the win.
By the way, if it wasn't snowing on Sunday for that, not even the second half, for the quarter and a half that it was, Patriots don't win.
You think?
I agree with Chris.
10 drives, the Broncos didn't score. Now, City had one good drive.
And
he
he
kind
had
of went south.
one catastrophically bad play.
But they did. But they would have at least kicked 2 field.
2023.
No,
By the
I'm not
way,
saying it's a surprise, but the Patriots didn't move the ball the entire game.
No.
Right.
The one touchdown they had is because Stidham lost his damn mind.
But
and
we
just
knew
threw the ball
that
in the air.
defense is tough to move the ball on.
Yeah.
And if Peyton kicks that field goal in the second quarter rather than going for it, and at the time I said go for it because of Kaplan's rule, with when you're inside the red zone, it's 30 and in, I think, is his thing. But
why do we always outthink football? But go ahead.
Dude, when did points become bad? This is the point I don't get.
Because of analytics, that's why.
But analytics take in the probability of making a play or not making a play. It doesn't take in momentum. It doesn't take in conditions. It doesn't take in effect any of this stuff. That taking points is almost. When was the last time a team scored points and walked away thinking we just screwed up? Almost never. It's almost never the case.
Because instead of scoring 3, you think you lost 4.
I can think of one.
Because you didn't go for the touchdown.
Yeah.
But what about 0?
Yeah, right.
We
0
saw
is
that
bad.
on Sunday.
Yes.
Zero
Sunday.
is the worst outcome. Is 7 better than 3? Sure. But 3's a hell of a lot better than 0.
I feel like it kind of really came into play with the tush push.
What?
No. You know what it was? And you guys remember this. It was a Monday night. Bill Belichick was playing the Colts when Manning was with the Colts.
Okay.
And they had the ball on their own, 35-yard line, and it was 4th and 3. And he went, and this was before anybody started doing wacky 4th down stuff. Belichick went for it and came up short. And that's when the analytics people were like, that was the right call. That's where, because if you give Peyton Manning the ball back, all of this other stuff, and that from point forward, all of those probability experts started weighing in, and more people listened to it, and more people started doing it. And 3 is better than 0. 0 is the worst outcome. That's the part that seems to have gotten lost in all this.
I think you have to trust your gut as a coach, but you should take some cues from analytics. You should take some advice. This is what the numbers say, but go with your gut. That's how you coach. You don't coach by a computer. You don't coach by numbers.
I agree.
Yeah, you go.
I totally agree.
Right, absolutely. So I'm with you, but we always argue minutiae. It drives me nuts. I told you, it's not about
sports
radio.
Why do you want to be in sports radio then?
No, I mean when you talk about winning and losing football games, you get caught up in.
Yeah, but this ain't between the horns.
Going.
Your Rams podcast, okay?
Is this your best angle?
I
love
like
this.
Rams podcast.
Me too.
I do too. I listen to it. By the way, I'm the biggest fan here of Rams All Access.
I love this.
I defend it.
This is the hurry up offense. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
You're the same BTH. This was good. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You were there.
No, this ain't between the horns. We got to do long form, 3 hours.
No, I got you.
Okay,
but
we're not editing here afterwards. This isn't pre-recorded podcast
but that's
with
not what lost you
JB
the game.
just teeing you up softballs for the entire.
That's not what lost you the
like
game.
that?
Those
That was
choices.
good.
That's
I
not
don't
it.
think so either.
Yeah.
Not in that game. They lost because they couldn't cover, and they lost because X Smith made a terrible play.
Bingo. Thank you. And they
the
lost.
special team. I mean, the secondary didn't help.
What's the most important thing? What's the most important thing besides that? The Seahawks are really freaking good.
They were 14-3, number 1 seed. They're playing at home. But here's the I almost said it. Here's the problem. That game wouldn't have been in Seattle if the special teams were better earlier.
Yes, but does it matter that much?
I think it does. I think it does. I think,
Obviously.
again, even if it's 50-50 at SoFi, it's better than 100-0.
Okay.
So that failure in Philadelphia, the failure against San Francisco in the special teams department is the reason that game was in Seattle instead of in L.A.
Correctamundo. And that's like the Lakers. We were
talking. Whoa. Don't try to transition.
Like the Lakers with the new ownership.
This guy trying to transition out of this because he knows the heat's coming.
Like the Lakers
he
with
knows
new
I'm
ownership.
turning up the heat, baby.
I told you about the Cam brothers. It is important to see who gets those jobs. Who's in charge of scouting? Are you going to expand that room? First thing for the Rams, regardless of what Stafford does or who you want to hire or who doesn't get a job, who's going to coach your special teams is number 1.
It's damn near the top of the list.
That's exactly right. I think you have to go there.
After you give Matthew Stafford all his money.
Oh, will you stop that? Come on. Cooler heads will prevail. I mean, you've got to build a football team, and you got to think about the future.
I'm just still trying to wrap my head that Chris believes that the Broncos would have won that game if it didn't snow. I'm sorry. I don't believe that to be the case whatsoever.
DeAndre, you're putting me in an impossible position where I have to argue on Chris's behalf.
No, let Chris do it.
Never make me do that.
I just don't see it, man. The way Jarrett Stidham was out there playing, even
how about the way the Patriots were playing?
Yes, that part.
No, he's right. They would have won that game 10-3. They would have won that game 10-3. They would have never scored a touchdown. The only touchdown they had is because Stidham went crazy and just threw the ball up in the air.
Stidham with Stidham.
He only did it once. He
But
only
went
did it
Stidham.
once.
Yes,
And if you kick that field goal, they're probably still playing because nobody could score.
You bet on a backup quarterback in the AFC Championship. Are you out your mind?
They covered.
I'm talking to win or lose the game.
Which I said over and over again. I said they don't have to win.
You
they
sure
just have to
did.
cover, and they did.
But the Patriots have to play in that conditions as well. So
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Thank you,
saying? So like the
DeAndre.
Patriots are playing in that conditions
Go
as
at
well.
him.
No,
Go
the
at him.
point is that the game would have stayed wherever it was before it started to snow.
And guess where it was?
Right.
Broncos were playing pretty well.
And the Broncos were ahead.
That
They were
defense was shutting down Drake May.
But the Patriots were able to capitalize on the Broncos' miscues.
The
That's what I'm saying.
miscues were coming because of the weather.
I'm sorry. I'm
They
just
look
not in belief that the
only
Broncos would
miscue
win
that-
that game.
Okay, well, we will never know, but I think the Broncos have a pretty good chance of winning that game, and you can see it based on the final score. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but I'm saying again, like who knows?
This ain't Lakers talk daily.
I'm saying, like,
what you know about ball?
Why do you just?
Oh my God, so funny. Oh, and I know what I meant to tell you. When I said Brady's doing the game,
Yeah.
I didn't mean the Super Bowl.
Oh.
I meant the NFC Championship game.
Oh.
Yeah, Brady's gonna. I'm like, I know it's on Fox, right? I thought I was going nuts.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think-
and again, he came out of the elevator when I was going down. He was going up, and he walked by me.
Does he look like a vampire in person?
He doesn't look human.
He looks like AI.
Yes.
He looks like a human AI.
Does he say hi, dumb Marco?
He says, "What's up?" You know.
Does he know?
Keeps it
He
pushing.
knows you, right?
Yes. Talked to Stray for a while, and I talked to him about the guy that just passed away in the homeless encampment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the
that's
player.
terrible.
They were teammates together. He said,
Yeah.
just like anything else, we lost contact, couldn't
Ugh.
find him. Yeah, it
Awful.
sucks. Howie was there, my hero.
Yeah, that's your guy. That's why
Yeah.
you wear 75.
The only one I didn't say hi to was Terry.
Oh yeah. Do you not know Terry?
He was a couple yards away, and I didn't feel like moving over there. But I saw everybody else. Yeah, super cool. Yes. Are you staring at me again? What did I do wrong now?
I didn't do anything. I didn't say
Are
a
you-
word.
Do you have another insult, duh, Marco?
I want to hear more about you and Terry.
Nothing.
Nothing?
No. He was just over there.
okay.
Yeah, and
Okay.
you know, I had to be over here.
Okay.
And he was way over there. He was leaving. I saw Kirk too.
Oh yeah, Kirk was doing the game for serious.
Yeah, Kirk walked down there.
Yeah.
Yes. And who else? Somebody hit me. Oh, it was Nate. No, Ross the boss, Ross Tucker.
Oh yeah.
Ross Tucker drilled me in the back when I wasn't looking. I'm like, you know what? You're an O-lineman. See, that's how you are. That dude.
Cheap shot.
Fun stuff. So who are you rooting for? And does NBC win with this Super Bowl?
It's the Super Bowl. People are going to watch it. You could put two high school teams in there, and people would
But
watch
the Rams Pats would have been
better
business.
games. It would have been a bigger, but it's the Super Bowl is going to do what the Super Bowl does.
Yeah,
and especially if it's a close game.
Oh my God, I'm
Yeah.
excited to see those numbers,
It's-
like the halftime show numbers compared to the entire game.
It's going to be a monster. It always is a monster. It'll be the number one TV event of the year because it always is the number one TV event. As far as the outcome, I don't give a damn.
At all.
I don't.
Either way, it's fun.
I care about the chili. I care about the submarine sandwiches. I care about the buffalo chicken dip. I care about the cold beer. I care about the guacamole. I care about
shots.
all the things that are going on there. I could give a damn about
Submarine sandwiches?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Of course.
Can I ask what's
A sub.
Sub sandwich.
Okay.
A sandwich that looks like a submarine.
I'm just
like a
Have you
torpedo.
ever heard it called a submarine sandwich?
no.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no.
Like the roll is shaped like a submarine.
Oh, I
It's
honestly
just a
don't.
sub, bro.
Yeah.
Subway. A hoagie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A grinder.
A
hoagie.
grinder.
Kind of like a grinder. Kind of like that
Yeah, I
movie.
was like, whoa.
In that movie Casino, right? When they think he's got a gun, he goes, "That's not a gun. That's a hero sandwich." It's a kind of a similar thing.
That.
Okay, all right.
They're all the
Yes,
same.
sir.
They're long, skinny bread.
Okay, all right.
You know, Travis, I just hope that this Super Bowl could get kind of boring
It might.
as far as the build-up, and I hope that Bad Bunny doesn't try to, like, spice it up because it's boring. Like, win the whole weekend with a crazy show.
No, listen. There are already reports that he's going to come out in a dress. So
That's what I mean. He's going to win
Yeah,
the
but-
weekend.
you know what I mean?
We're going to talk more
But
about that
but
in
by
the
the
game.
way, it's not like he changes. He can't change the. It's all been
The set,
rehearsed.
yeah.
Yeah.
He can't change the
I
set
know.
a minute before.
Well,
come on, dumb Marco.
You can spice it up a little bit, you know.
Man, what you
is
know
that
about?
your new thing now?
What you know about halftime shows?
Well,
Plenty.
He's got two new ones today. That and the
What?
other one.
Which one?
The what you know about fill in the blank. It's like a mad list for you.
I'm going to give you a little break because I'm going to talk to Tommy Lamb.
You got Lamb? Okay. All right.
Thank
we got
God. Thank you, Tommy.
We got tip or no tip coming up anyway. My
Tip.
favorite part of the show. You're going to take tip?
I'll take tip.
Stop. Is this for me? This is for me. DeMarco Farr here. You can play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, Southern California's premier resort casino experience. Why get stuck in traffic, Chris? You can be at the best casino resort in Southern California in less than 1 hour. Pechanga gives guests all the amenities they expect of a world-class resort. Cannot wait to be there. There is a wine festival coming up. We will be there. And a chocolate decadence?
Confections?
Confections. I love that. Just one something. Coming up soon. Anyway, all the amenities they expect of a world-class resort, exceptional entertainment, dining, spa, golf. Let's not forget round-the-clock gaming excitement. The immense casino floor, the 1,100 hotel rooms and suites, the spa, golf course. One of the largest resorts casinos in the country. So come see why readers of Newsweek and USA Today have voted Pechanga Resort Casino the best casino outside of Las Vegas. So if your idea of entertainment and kicking it is lounging poolside or putting a great bet on blackjack, Pechanga Resort Casino is waiting for you right now. Visit Pechanga.com or call this number, 888-PECHANGA, to book a reservation or more info. Also, follow them on Insta at Pechanga Casino for up-to-the-minute news and information. I will see you at the pool.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill? it's just better for y'all.
Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you. For you. Our sauces are more flavorful for you, from sweet and spicy to fiery hot. Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
And you know we are LA's mega sports station. You spend every day with us on 7:10 a.m., the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. But quite often you see us on the streets. The ESPN LA street team rolling up across the Southland and pulling up at the hottest events. Baby, let's cruise. You know who takes care of our rides? Our friends at George Chevrolet. The GM, John Good, his fantastic team. Find out more at georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive. Our ESPN LA street team, driven by our friends at George Chevrolet. George Chevy, off the 91 freeway in the city of Bellflower. Thanks to George Chevy for making our ESPN LA street team absolutely beautiful, man.
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available, designed to aid consumers with out-of-control credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program will only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it ends your debt nightmare and saves you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a relief hotline for you to call to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for, so don't wait. For this free information, call the Relief Hotline at 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. 4 o'clock in the Southland. You know what that means. Time for Tip or No Tip. Tip or No Tip. With producer Laura. And Tip or No Tip on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, presented by LA Care, LA's most affordable health plan. Part of our community offering Medi-Cal and LA Care covered. And connecting Los Angeles to trusted, affordable care and support. Learn more at lacare.org. Tip or No Tip time. Take it away, producer Laura.
Thanks, Chris.
See, that video, that thing you just showed me, like who's rooting for both teams in the Super Bowl, it's like either Boston or Seattle, and that's it. That's what I mean. This is prime for Bad Bunny to steal the show.
Oh, he is. I mean, listen, no disrespect to the Super Bowl and to football. Once Bad Bunny was announced, the merch alone just for the Super Bowl has been crazy.
Just remember MIA. Remember MIA, the rapper? Exactly.
Just saying.
Yeah.
I'm more of a Black
Paper
Rob.
Planes?
Yes. Is that song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I was thinking Royal. That's the other one. That's Lord or Ludus.
Lord.
Yeah, whatever.
Lord,
anyway,
yeah.
Tip or No Tip. Sorry. Yeah.
Lord, yeah. Okay, anyway.
About Black Rob.
That's my guy, Trace. I'm more of a Black Rob guy.
And it's like, I'm Lord, yeah.
I'm loyal to my guys.
Nobody got that? I'm
No.
Lord, yeah.
No.
Oh.
What's that?
South Park? You guys don't...
You're a South Park guy, aren't you?
Not really.
No,
I like
you're
it. I'm not-
Simpsons.
I'm
You're not
Sim- I'm
South
Simpsons.
Park.
Simpsons.
Can
Yeah.
you be Simpsons and South Park?
I think so.
Oh, you
Yes.
can?
I think
okay,
so.
They're not at
Yeah.
odds
They're
with
both
each other?
great.
Okay.
Yeah, they're both great.
All
I
right.
just
Both great.
don't. Can I just confess my age for a second?
Sure.
I still flip channels the way I always have. I go to like the same 6 places, and Comedy Central isn't one of the places, so I never see it.
Oh, really? Okay.
I turn on my TV, ESPN, then I click up through all the ESPNs. Then I go 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, all the local networks.
Yeah.
See what's on. If nothing's there, I go to 231, which is the Food Network. And if nothing's there, then I turn on Netflix.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's a plan.
That's fair.
That's a
Now,
strategy.
I don't have DirecTV anymore. I do like all streaming. So we do, okay, we're going to go to Paramount first. If nothing's there, then we go to Peacock. If nothing's there, we go here, we go. And then we do now like Netflix. And then eventually we just go back to Peacock and leave Supernatural on.
You know
the
what's so
background.
funny? What you said is exactly what I say. So I'm not picking on. It's just, there's nothing there. There's nothing but stuff there on all of these platforms. There are endless options. And we're like, nah, there's nothing on.
It's too much.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I feel like it's overwhelming when you're like, I kind of want to see that, but okay, how many seasons? Okay, how many episodes? And how long is it before you even get
My wife will scroll.
dedicated?
Just pick one, anything. We'll just start watching it. I don't care what it is. Yeah, just get to it. Thank you.
All right, so we're going to start with this today. So today I came in and I noticed there was wings in the kitchen. Listen, radio station, somewhere there's always food. That's what I've
There's
learned.
wings back there?
There was wings.
Oh, okay.
Wings in the kitchen.
Right.
I decided to grab a few, put them in the plate. I was like, I'm going to heat them up. It's a wrap. That's going to be lunch. Lindsay comes and she's like, girl, I don't know if you want to do that. They've been sitting out. They were great. We had them in the morning, but, I don't know. And I was like, okay, bet you're kind of right. Thought about it. I was like, nah, man, I'm throwing them in the microwave. I'm still going to eat me some wings.
Oh.
So a lot of people followed because they were kind of iffy. So tip or no tip, you would eat food or wings that have been sitting out for a few hours.
If I bought them, yes. If I knew where they came from.
Well, we knew where they came from, for sure.
Well, if I brought them, then yes. But if they were sitting out someplace where they were out of my sight, out of my control, no. Is that weird?
I have, and I'm way too cautious in this direction. Anything that's out, I really, really try not to eat it.
Yeah. Okay.
I just, even if it's something that I bought, if it stays on the counter for more than an hour or so, I'm out.
Really? Even pizza?
Pizza is the exception.
Okay.
I will eat pizza that's been out for a while, but
Okay.
but other stuff, I get really skeeved out by it. I don't do it.
Yeah.
So we had to Google it because I'm like, I think we'll be fine, And she's like, chicken after 2 hours, danger zone. And I was like, if I don't show up tomorrow, I was like,
If
don't
you
know why.
leave chicken out for 2 hours, danger zone?
That's what Google said.
I don't eat.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not getting food poisoning because I made a bad choice. I might just get it because I have bad luck, but I'm not making a bad
Remember
choice.
I told you I had a little problem going on?
Yeah.
I think it was food poisoning.
It usually is.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not your fault. You just get it.
You just get something.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. So this video came on my feed. I thought it was going to be super cute. It was like people were there for a proposal. The guy opens the door. The girl, blindfold. She falls and trips.
Oh, no.
Okay, falls and trips. He's picking her up. And, they open her eyes and like, oh, will you marry me? And there's a bunch of people there. And I was like, well, at least she recovered. That's super cute. Why is this on the internet? Like, if I'm getting proposed to and I bleep and fall on my face, and there's like different angles of the video. I don't know if the guy's in the back.
Does she fall hard?
It looks pretty hard.
Okay.
And she kind of,
Does she
rolls
go,
a little bit.
when she
No,
hits
you
the
can't
ground?
hear the ground thing.
Okay.
She kind of like falls and kind of rolls a little bit.
Okay.
So and then there's like, second angle, and then somebody else gave a different angle of it. I'm like, bro, I get it. It's cute. I would have cut that part off and just forwarded to the will you marry me part. So I'm like, tip or no tip. I know we've all had an embarrassing moment, and we work in media, so it's probably out there somewhere. But if this was you two are married. DeAndre, eventually would get there. I know that his pictures and stuff. Me as a female, I would not want. I'm not trying to throw shade, dude.
No shade.
It was just his face.
Oh, I didn't see his face. I was like, no shade.
Why?
My thing is, as a female, or even your girl, she wouldn't want that video out there, right? So tip or no tip, if you were in that situation, you wouldn't put it out.
I would.
I might.
Yeah.
Really?
I might.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Why not?
It's
man.
human. We're human beings.
Of
Stuff
course.
happens.
Yeah.
Just cut it. Just cut it.
Sometimes
Open
it's
the
funny.
door, cut the fall, and then will you marry me?
I don't have that embarrassment gear in me. You can embarrass me other ways,
No,
but
but you're embarrassing your significant
if
other.
she wanted it to be erased, I would erase it. But
Okay.
if it were me, I wouldn't care.
Yeah, no. My wife falls all the time. I wish I had some of it on video.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God. Our first date, she fell down the stairs. I kid you not.
How many stairs?
At least 7.
Oh my gosh.
So this is in Silver Lake. So she was in this house, had roommates, and I pulled in to the parking garage. So the house is up here.
Okay.
So she had to come down the stairs into the car, right? So she started walking. I saw her, and then a dog barked. And I looked over, like, to the dog, and when I came back, she had disappeared. And I'm like, well, where did she go? And I'm just looking to see where she went, and then she stood up. She fell down the stairs.
Oh, no. Is she all right?
Yeah, she was fine. She was more embarrassed, but it was a long fall. But imagine
7
that.
stairs is a lot.
But on a first date, if you fall, how embarrassed you. I was like, oh, my God, are you okay?
You knew it was true love, DeMarco, when you overlooked her doing a cannonball down the stairs.
I guess so.
It's all good at that point.
Yes.
That's wild. Okay, so, we love to do on these days. And on this day, I saw that Macklemore's, when he won for Best Rap Album, I believe it was like back in 2014, and he sent a message to Kendrick Lamar, who he beat out, and he was like, hey man, you got robbed. I wanted you to win. You should have. It's weird and it sucks that I robbed you. I was gonna say that during the speech, then the music started playing during the speech and I froze. Anyways, you know what it is. Congrats on the year and your music. Appreciate you as an artist, as a friend. Much love. So he got a lot of heat for that back in the day because people were like, it doesn't seem genuine, blah, blah, blah.
I remember that.
So my thing is, tip or no tip, if you beat somebody out, even if you believe they should have won, you would just kind of keep it to yourself, or you would go and tell him or her, hey, my bad, that should have been yours.
Tip, I would do that. If I rob you or if they rob you, if I think it's wrong, you're actually better than me, I would tell you that. I would. Yeah, fights, I love it when that happens in a fight and it goes the wrong way and the guy walks over and goes, you know what, you actually won that fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you beat me.
It's a really interesting question. Yeah. It really is. I think, because here's the rub, I think. I'm on your side. Mm-hmm. I would do it too. If I felt like I was given an award and I clearly was not the best
I wouldn't want a cheap victory. Yeah.
I wouldn't either. But here's what Laura said I think matters a great deal. If you do it publicly, unless you are really, really good at communicating what it is you're feeling, it could come across as very insincere.
And that's what he got heat for.
C.J. Stroud.
Yeah.
Who was he talking to?
Boy.
What quarterback was he talking to?
I forget.
What, Caleb Williams?
He was talking to Caleb Williams.
Yes, and giving him,
he kind of sunned him.
Yeah.
In a sense, like, hey, man, learn how to, I forgot what he said exactly.
It's going to make you better.
Yeah, it's going to make you better.
It can come across as, really, dude?
Really, bruh?
Really,
okay.
dude? Like,
right.
Okay. And so I think most of the time, my instinct would be to, hey, man, this should be yours. I don't know what to say. I think you're great. But swallowing it and just saying thank you is probably the best way to go.
But to your point, Laura, that is the wrong industry to put that out there.
Oh, I know.
You
that's why
never do that. Absolutely not. No.
Macklemore's known for
He's a golfer.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Really good, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But he's kind of known for
That's
that.
how
He's
I
just
know.
like.
That's right.
Him and Black Rob.
He's kind of known to being like, yo, blah, blah, you should have gotten it. But people killed him for that specific reason.
Oh.
You sent him the text, clear as day. You didn't need to publicize the
He
text.
thought he was doing the right thing.
If you do it privately, I think that's probably the best way to do
Which
it. But
he
even
did.
then, it's...
Then he screenshot it and put it in the gram.
No, that's the part where it's like, why?
Yeah.
Just tell me.
Did you like Thrift Shop?
I mean,
it was okay.
It was okay. It's not something I'm putting in my, it's not on my playlist or anything.
Yo, that was the song when it was like 2010, I think, because I was at Power at the time. Like, it was the song everywhere.
Did they play it in the club?
I wasn't old enough to be in the club at that time, so I wouldn't know.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think they did, but it was like a mix. Like, it was never just
in the mix. Okay,
it was like in the mix.
What was the other one? Roll back. This is the moment. Hands up like a ceiling can't hold us. That was jamming too. Yeah.
Good song. Yeah.
It's not bad. What did you whisper in my ear before I started talking?
Rap after this?
You said rap after this?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
Well, what did you think I said?
I don't
know. What songs were they playing in the club for you?
I was trying
Nelly.
Nelly everywhere.
Oh,
I was
Nelly
trying to
was
explain
everywhere.
to my daughter,
I got
like, pop and hip hop have taken over. At one point, there was actually other genres like R&B.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Rock
Okay.
and roll.
Rock and roll,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's, when I was putting that list together last week, when I went from like 86 to 2006, I was like, man, I miss this like
variety
of music. Because no disrespect to like music now, because I don't, it's there, but I'm like, just the quality I feel like of music that we had back then, it was like banger after banger. Like every album you would get, you would listen to it for the most part, cover to cover. Whereas like now, people are like, oh, one song, right? Because you have iTunes, you have Spotify, you have all these different things that you can use, and you can just pick and choose what you want.
Doing quick math. How old are you again?
27.
Okay, so what clubs did I listen to in the clubs?
Like what songs were?
This is how I answer. 27. Yeah, ask your parents. There.
I just noticed today when I was asking DFAR something about when he was born, you and him were born in the same year, huh?
Me and DeMarco?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're very close in age.
They're like 6 months apart. Not even 6 months apart.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went through the same stuff,
5
except you didn't
months.
get spankings.
No.
5 months.
I did not.
Right.
I did not.
Yes.
Maybe that's why I am the way I am.
Yeah, we watched it. Could be. Absolutely could be. That is awesome. Go ahead and read your liner.
All right.
Yeah.
Tip or no tip is presented by LA Care, LA's most affordable health plan, part of our community, offering Medi-Cal and LA Care covered and connecting Los Angeles to trusted, affordable care and support. Learn more at lacare.org.
Well, okay, just real quick, I guess to wrap up the Rams, it is Tuesday, and more is going to come. And like I said, this is going to be one hell of an offseason. But what is your number one priority to fix this offseason? We'll talk about that next. DeMarco and Travis, afternoon show, ESPN LA.
All gas, all Lakers.
Tomorrow.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill?
It's just better for you.
Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
For a century, the Genesis Invitational has stood as one of golf's greatest stages, where the game's legends make their mark and history is written.
It's official. The round that will long be remembered. Oh, yes! Ludwig Oberg.
February 19th through 22nd, celebrate 100 years of championship golf. Experience the drama, the tradition, and the moments that define the Genesis Invitational. Get your tickets now at genesisinvitational.com.
What a year for LA sports. The Dodgers' epic Game 7 World Series victory. Shohei's unbelievable 3-homer, 10-strikeout playoff masterpiece. Luka Doncic joining the Lakers. Were one of those your top sports moment of the year? Or was it Kershaw's emotional final game at Chavez Ravine? LAFC landing Sung Hung Min or something else? Cast your vote at lasports.org/vote. Winners will be announced at the Los Angeles Sports Council's 20th Annual LA Sports Awards on January 28th. Vote today at lasports.org/vote.
One briefcase, one moment could change everything. Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is giving you a chance to own your destiny in 2026. Play throughout the month of January, and on January 28th, one Club Serrano member will win the case, and with it, a finale spot in any 2026 promotion, plus $400,000. Which destiny will you choose? It's all happening at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Details at yamava.com. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
The home of USC football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
You're listening to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on 710.
By the way, DeMarco, I see you rocking that quarter zip today, man.
Am I making a statement with this thing?
Yes.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
It's a quarter zip. We've had these forever.
You and I have been wearing these for 30 years.
Back to DeMarco and Travis.
Ooh. You saw the video?
Yes. She falls pretty hard.
It's bad, isn't it?
She goes down pretty hard.
Trav, the comments were brutal. They were saying, sis, if he can't lead you up the stairs, he can't lead you into life.
Oh.
And I was like, wow.
Wow.
Pretty bad.
The internet comments are both incredibly cruel and dehumanizing, period, and hilarious.
Some of them are.
Some of them can be so funny. Yeah.
My God.
I just want to understand why he was behind her when she's blindfolded. Like, no, he's not. He wasn't like guiding her. Wasn't like holding her hand or anything.
Wasn't a well thought out plan.
No. Also, the person that posted this video says, "Oh, congratulations to them. I stumbled in. I don't know the couple. Like, they don't even know the couple, and they were there and they were recording." And I was like, "Why would you invite people you don't know to this?"
That's a good point. This is getting worse.
It's
by
just
the
getting
minute.
worse and worse to me.
I am the wrong person. Stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Proposal, like moments between two people, to me, are meant to be between two people.
I agree.
Not a group of people, not choreographed where you have people shooting it from all. To me, that just it's not a team sport in that moment.
Right.
It's two people coming together for something special. That has always been bizarre to me.
Yeah, like pictures in the forest walking together.
Aw.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
DeAndre?
sure they're beautiful, but my point is, I don't know, man.
It's okay. When I was in Cancun, we were taking, just snapping pictures, and I happened to get a couple getting engaged. So I snapped a few pictures, and I said, "Hey, I snapped pictures because I noticed they were by themselves, and he was on one ear or whatever." And he goes, "Oh, thank you so much. Like, I actually had my camera set up, like recording." I was like, "Okay." He goes to look at it. There was like an older couple just all up in the frame. So he's like, "Can you send me those pictures?" And I was like, "Sure." So I sent them pictures like, "You just saved." Like, he wanted to capture it.
That's cool.
And there was like this older couple just like there. And I was like,
Save the day. That's awesome.
That's nice.
I do wonder.
I'm with him though. I don't want it.
Those ambush proposals at stadiums.
No.
I wonder how many of those actually pan out when they leave, because you can't really say no in that situation.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong here. I've had one girlfriend in my life and one wife. I don't know anything. Okay, I don't know anything.
You know a lot. You're still with her.
Aren't you fairly certain what the answer is going to be before you ask? Like, does anybody go into that thinking that there's a 50-50 shot, or we're like 95-5 before you're going to go there,
Like
right?
NBA stadium, arena, you might know. I think some people are like 50-50, and they put you in that public setting or around your family.
What a disaster. Like, I'm never going to ask somebody to marry me unless I know that we've already discussed it, that this is our future together. Like, this is not you know what I'm going to do today?
I've known
that seems insane to me.
But I've known dudes that got turned down. It wasn't a public deal. They asked, she said no, and he's devastated.
Yeah.
But so he didn't know. He asked, and he found out his answer. But I just do wonder with some of those people when they say, "I don't want to embarrass you by saying no, so I'll say yes." And then once we get backstage, how dare you do that to me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Take your ring and never speak to me again.
That's why you never listen. And obviously DeAndre and I are the ones in a relationship. No, D, it's not a diss.
You should see his face.
It's just what I'm saying is people always say like, "Oh, when you're getting married." They ask me all the time, right? I'm like, dude, I'm not rushing to that part of my life. Like, I love the person I'm with, but I'm not rushing. But I have made it known, do not ever try to propose to me at any type of event or Disneyland. Not happening. And not a diss, because I remember telling Briones that, and he was like, "Well, that's where I proposed to Brenda, at Walt Disney, in Florida."
Different for everybody.
And I was like, right. Like, for me, I don't want that blasted in front of everybody. Like, I wanted it to be just you and I, and that's
I'm with you. I'm with you. That feels like a private moment to me, but like I've said a million, weddings, you get to do whatever you want on your wedding, and it's your wedding. You should do whatever you want. Same thing for proposals, but for me, let's keep it small. Let's keep it
really?
tight.
Okay. I had the homies out. Yeah. I had all my boys. Everybody her girls were there. Yeah.
At the proposal?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
And then we went the opposite way on the wedding.
Oh, really? So I was the exact opposite. Like the kids asked me the other day, like, "Do you have a video?" I'm like, first of all, it was 1993. Nobody had a video of anything in 90, unless you were going to carry around
the
thing
big
that looked
one,
like
right?
a boombox.
Right, yeah.
And, you're going around right there. There was no phones, and well, what? It's like we rode our bikes to the beach, and I asked her, like, it was, and then the wedding we had, it was just the two of us, but then the wedding, we had a big wedding with all of our families.
There you go.
Yeah,
you got options, DeAndre. There you go.
CD.
See.
I hear you. I'm listening. I'm not in no rush. I'm still figuring things out.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Thank you, Trav.
Yes.
So, I mean, look, the postmortem, right? If you're breaking it down, look, you made it to the Final Four.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's a great year, and I hope it's not poo-poo. That's one thing. Momo said poo-pooed early,
yeah,
and I was dying to ask you, did poo-poo come from crapper?
I don't know.
I'm
but
like,
it's
she
a
was
great
really
question.
deep into. I looked right at you like
maybe there's like a James Poo Poo out there somewhere that was always saying negative things about
Right.
somebody. I don't know if James Crapper invented the portable toilet. Then
Today
maybe
is Crapper Day.
James Poo Poo
Right.
invented saying it's not that big of a deal. I don't know. It's a great question.
It is. Today is National Crapper Day. Did you know that?
Yeah. It's
Again?
Yeah. Well, because one of it
Oh
was
my
like today's
God.
his death anniversary, so it's like
okay.
Crapper Day.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
So
So
I don't think they are. Look, you're right. They're one of the final four teams, but I get it. They're not in the Super Bowl, so they're not one of the final two. I don't think that you'd have to argue real hard to convince people that the Rams and the Seahawks were the two best teams in the league.
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you're one of the
With
two best
few
teams in the
exceptions,
league,
yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
when you're one of the two best teams in the league and you lose by 4 points in their house late in the fourth quarter, it's hard to feel like you failed. I get it. You count Super Bowls and all that stuff, and I understand that, but you didn't lose to a team that you were obviously should have beaten. You lost to a team that's just as good as you are.
Mm-hmm.
You lost to a team that's just as good as you are in their house. You lost to them by 4 points.
2 years in a row.
I can live with it. I don't like it, but I can live with it. What I couldn't live with, to use another example, the Dodgers losing to the Padres a couple years ago. That's unacceptable. The Dodgers losing to the Arizona Diamondbacks a couple years ago.
Because they're not as
They're
good.
better than those teams.
Okay, that makes sense.
Now, I understand that baseball is a little more random than football
but
is.
that makes sense.
But you should beat that team.
Yeah.
The Lakers losing to Oklahoma City in a series, it's like, yeah, they're better. But I know they're not going to make it. But if you played a series against the New Orleans Pelicans and you lost, that's unacceptable.
Well, that's the other thing. Okay, now this is going to sound like pure haterade. I don't think the Seahawks are better than the Rams. I think the Rams helped them a lot.
I think it's really close.
And it's really,
I think it's really
close.
Yeah.
I don't think they're better, and I don't think the Rams are that much better. I'll say that.
Yeah,
That's,
okay.
that's fair enough.
Okay.
I think the edge might be quarterbacks, and Sam Darnold played his butt off.
The edge might be quarterbacks. I'd give the Rams the edge in the quarterback. I'd give the Seahawks the edge in defense. I'd give
about
the
coaching?
Seahawks the edge. Closer than I would like it to be.
He's come up.
Closer
Right.
than I.
Fair.
But I'd still take McVay.
Me too.
But
Absolutely.
I'd take their defense. I'd take their special teams,
Mhm.
and that was the difference.
They were a well-coached team.
Yes.
You had situations where you were not, especially on special teams.
Yes.
So, based on what we know now, the postmortem, priority number one to you would be what?
DBs. Corners.
Okay. Free agency or draft?
I don't know the list of guys that are available in free agency.
Let's just say a Pro Bowler pops up like a Jalen Ramsey type. It might be, who knows? I don't know
Okay.
what that name might be.
Okay.
About like a Denzel Ward from Cleveland.
But yeah.
I'm always more likely to take a proven pro than I am a prospect. Now,
Okay.
I know a proven pro is more expensive. I know a proven pro's got more bumps and bruises on his body and all that kind of stuff. But the Rams gave 2 first-round picks for Jalen Ramsey, right?
Yes.
They weren't going to get Jalen Ramsey in the draft.
Right.
You got Jalen Ramsey on the field.
Okay.
So
right.
I'm more inclined to try to do it through free agency, but that doesn't mean you can't do it through the draft.
Correct. Now, the other part of that is, and I'm so with you, if I can get a proven veteran to
Yep.
come in right away,
A pro.
absolutely.
There's no variable.
Yes, I'm hiring the gun hand.
Yeah.
In the Cowboy movie.
Yep.
Yes, this guy is a shooter. I got problems. This is exactly what I need. But the problem is that comes with a paycheck.
Yep.
And here's the other issue. Stafford. Yeah. There's going to be some talks about him and how you have to compensate him for what he's done this year. And I would hate to be the guy that has to walk into Matthew Stafford's office on an MVP season and say, you have to take less.
I understand that. It's a tough assignment.
Right.
I'm going to say something here that I said on my podcast this morning, and I truly believe this about Matthew Stafford. This is the third year where we're going into the offseason where there's at least some unknown about whether or not he's coming back, right? Third year in a row. Right?
Business-wise.
Yeah.
Not health-wise.
Not health-wise,
just
not
money,
performance-wise.
business. Yes.
It's not he's coming back no matter what.
Right,
It's
correct.
let's see what happens next.
Kicking the can, yes.
I'm going to approach this the same way I've done it the last 2 seasons. Here are the things that I believe to be true. There is no team out there that gives Matthew Stafford a better chance to win than the Rams do. There is no quarterback out there that gives the Rams a better chance of winning right now than Matthew Stafford gives them. The money will figure itself out to some degree.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the last, like when they were talking about, well, maybe he'll go to the Raiders, maybe he'll go to the Giants. Like, why would Matthew Stafford want to play for the Raiders or the Giants at this point in his career?
I have one reason.
Okay.
One reason. And you were with Key.
Yeah.
What does Key say about the end of careers?
Tell me.
You always go out with the ski mask.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I was just about to look up NFL salaries, and maybe, Laura, you can do that for me.
But he's not in ski mask mode. He's still really good.
But as far as quarterbacks are concerned, I'm not sure what he's going to ask for or what he might want, but I'm assuming it's going to be near the top.
Okay.
QB salaries.
I get it. Let's just use round numbers. Let's just say it's 50. And
it's more than that.
I know it is.
Yeah.
But just for round numbers.
Okay, let's just say 5-0. Okay.
It's 50. And if he wants 50 and that is a drop-dead, no-way-in-hell number for the Rams, then I guess that's what it is.
Well, that's not
But if we can land somewhere that works for everybody, which is what they've figured out the last couple of years, and they're still really good, I think it's going to happen again.
Here's the other part. If he wants, let's say the number was 50 and he wants 57. So he wants to go, like I said, he's on an MVP run.
If
this is not him. This is agent talking.
Yeah.
So this is guy trying to get max dollars for his client.
Sure.
The Rams say, okay, that's a little high for us. Do you think anybody else in the league gives him that? Best chance to win is different.
Maybe.
But will anybody else in the league pay him $57 million to be their quarterback?
Maybe, I don't know, is the answer. But I think the answer to that question is the second thing. Because the first thing is, if I'm Matthew Stafford, and I don't know what he's made in his career, let's call it $350 million, which sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
Do I really need the extra $7 million? Or can I stay here and do this and take another shot at it? Because the guy that's offering me 57, I'm not going to win over there.
Okay.
I'm not going to get it. But if I can win here and get most of that and finish my career, that makes sense to me. It makes sense to the Rams.
Give me the numbers real quick.
All right. So quick thing. Matthew Stafford has earned over $408 million in total in his NFL career, earning through the end of 2025 season, making him one of the highest paid players in the league history.
Okay.
Now, over here, as early as 2026, Dak Prescott is the highest quarterback paid, $60 million. Then it's Josh Allen, 55, Joe Burrow, 55, Trevor Lawrence, 55.
Right there. Stop right there. How much is Trevor Lawrence making?
55.
Okay, now that would make me mad.
Yeah, me too.
Jordan Love.
If you're talking about if you're Matthew Stafford.
Jordan Love is making what?
55.
That would make me mad.
I'm with you.
You're right. I need more. That's embarrassing.
Yep.
Right. Now, that more may cost you that free agent corner.
Yeah. Look, I get it. I get that there's only so much.
He's right and they're right.
There's only so much water in the bucket. If you drink half the bucket, I
drink your milkshake.
I got to make sure that everybody else gets a smaller. I get.
And
I
you
get
got
how
Luka
it works.
coming up. Byron Young, Jared Verse at some point.
I understand all of this,
yes.
but I keep coming back to the same thing. If you don't have a quarterback, you're kind of cooked.
Well, that's the other point, and this is my only, I guess, leverage. Do you think you can get that from somewhere else? And there's only a few places you can go.
Get an MVP?
No, $57 million
okay.
for your services.
Yeah.
Even coming off an MVP year. This is what you want. Well, I think I should be worth more than Love and Lawrence at least.
Yep. Who's paying him?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but who do you think would pay him?
That's what I'm. Is there anyone in the league that might? That's your only leverage. Can you get that someplace else?
But it matters who to me. I'm trying to think.
And I think Stafford is this good. If you go to the Raiders, you're credible. If you go to the Cardinals, tougher, but you're credible.
You're credible, but they're not going to go to the Super Bowl. They're not going to make a run to it unless something very bizarre happens.
I just channeling Chris. Well, the Rams came up short. So, but
you're not like that.
Not like that. But at least you're credible, and you're going to be a lot better.
But the Rams are far better than credible. They are on the 1 yard line.
I agree with you. It's his best chance to win is here.
Yes.
But if you get paid, you can still win and be good. You'll be Stafford someplace else.
You might put up numbers, but you're not going to win like this.
What about?
And that's exactly what I would tell him. Yeah.
Me too.
Say, what about Pittsburgh and their situation with Aaron Rodgers and him possibly not returning?
I don't know how the Mike McDaniel, Aaron Rodgers thing is going to work because didn't they part ways in Green Bay because
Mike
McCarthy because they were at each other's throats?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming Rodgers is out of there. So there may be a job in Pittsburgh.
That's a perfect example. I'd be like, to do what exactly? Are the Steelers going to win the Super Bowl? Are they better with Matthew Stafford? Sure they are. Sure they are. Their defense wasn't any good last year. They're just not a particularly strong team at this point. The Rams are really good. The opportunities to be on a team that you can reasonably say the Rams will. I get that stuff happens. The Rams will likely make the playoffs next year, or at least be in playoff contention for the vast majority of the season.
Yes.
If they can fix their corner issue and their special teams issue, you're talking about a team that's probably as good as anybody else. I know that other guys are coming up, and you got to figure that out. But do I really want to go 6-11 in Pittsburgh or 7-10 in Pittsburgh and be fighting for my life every Sunday
Probably
afternoon?
not. They might be a little better than that.
$10 million?
They might be a little better than that with him because, like I said, I think he's MVP. I think he's that good.
I
and
do
that's
too.
what you
That's
have
why I
to
want to
weigh.
keep him.
Anywhere he goes, I bet he believes he's going to be competitive. But here's the thing, like you said, and I hate to use the word insult, but he's going to want more money.
I get it.
Either you say yes
I
or
would
no.
too.
And when you say, do you think you can get that someplace else? There may be teams that say, yes, we'll pay him, and then you got a choice.
I'd take my chances. I would bank on him being the competitor that I believe he is and wanting to take another. The only thing left for him, and it sounds ridiculous to say that $60 million doesn't matter, because of course it does, but the only thing left for him is to win another Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
That's it. That's the only reason to keep doing this.
Well, yeah, but to solidify your Hall of Fame,
I think he's in.
Me too.
Yeah.
So that's already done with the MVP, and you've made $400 million. This may be your exit strategy.
Look,
I'm getting as much as I can, and I'm out.
Then if that's the case, then you're not going to talk him out of it, and he's not he's not what I thought he was. And I don't mean that in a bad way. He looks like he's having a hell of a good time playing. He's on a really good team. Why would I want to just go take somebody else's money for 1 year?
That might be my priority. It might not be just get Stafford signed. I guess that would be. That's always, but that's going to take care of itself.
I think so too.
But I would say I would make sure the quarterback room is solid just in case. That would be a priority.
Yeah,
that if I got to go with this guy and that guy and this guy and that
drop off from think about it. We're talking about the MVP of the league.
But it's also possible. So I want to make sure that I'm not, sitting out there with my butt hanging in the breeze. Make sure I got a starter, I got a key backup, and maybe somebody I'm developing on that I can bury on practice squad.
Yeah, that's hard.
Well, but that's football. That's life when you go into business with older quarterbacks. This is something you either prepare for or you don't. Green Bay did.
But they put Jordan Love on ice for a few years.
You may
They
have
put
to do
Aaron
that.
Rodgers on. That's fine.
I don't mind that. Yeah,
that's fine. But the idea of, we're going to let him go over here and we're going to just hope that we can fill the hole. You're not going to fill the hole.
No, not at all.
He's the MVP of the league.
Going back to what happened in Seattle and how they lost, and I think you hit it on the head. The way they lost is how they lost all year. Teams, coverage.
Yep.
Okay, so we know what drove the bus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a very valuable chip, and I think he knows that. Without Stafford, you're not in the Final Four.
No, they do not get a chance to lose because of corners and kicks.
Correct.
If their quarterback doesn't go have an MVP season.
Correct, Amundo.
Yeah, they would have been home a month ago.
I do wonder who's not going to be here, because that was the other thing about that locker room that absolutely sucked. And when the season ends, there are guys you're probably never going to see again.
The team's never the same 2 years in a row.
Even if you win,
right?
It's
always
never
different.
the same. So that part sucked. And I did wonder which one of these veterans ain't going to be here.
You want me to speculate?
I
think there's one that's very obvious. He's probably gone.
Havenstein?
Yeah.
Okay. I could see that. He didn't finish the year on the field.
He's been in the league a long time.
Yeah, he's making a lot of money.
Yeah.
His body.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought about Higbee, too.
Yeah.
Higbee's the heart and soul.
And you got 3 other guys.
Yeah.
And that sucks. Because you said it the other day or a month or so ago, he may be the greatest tight end in Rams history. I don't think it's a stretch at all.
By numbers and
but
success.
He's been around.
Yep.
He's getting expensive. And you got 3 young guys, or Parkinson may not be a young guy, but he had a really nice year. You just drafted Ferguson. You got to kind of make room for him.
Right.
And Allen's kind of in and out.
It's weird. The whole team dynamic's going to change, but when you lose leadership, this is the cool thing, and it happens right in front of you. So Tyler Higbee is, like I said, he was the thumper. Robert Woods was the thumper at one point, and it switches. It is really cool to see the rise of Puka Nacua.
Yeah.
And what he's doing for this team. I told DeAndre, when the youngins say aura or gravity or whatever. Riz. I guess that's good. Does that count?
That counts, yeah.
I thought that was dating.
It does in a sense.
I don't want to say Puka's got Riz. That's bad.
Why?
Because you're not supposed to.
By the way,
it's a good thing. It's a
charisma
compliment.
isn't sexual.
Well, Riz. I don't know. It said that I never heard Riz.
Somebody in
when
the
you talk about athletes.
I'm back. You missed me? Somebody in the YouTube chat wrote, Del Marco definitely got Morales locked in a closet. That's amazing.
No.
I'm back.
Good. We were just talking about aura and what you might do and
Chris
going
Shula's still the DC?
He may come back.
Let me check.
How is that possible,
Wait, hold on.
dude?
If he doesn't get a job, if he doesn't get a head coaching job, I wouldn't fire him.
Neither would I.
Can't
That's
you
crazy.
just like, hey, listen, Raheem's available. Maybe you.
No, I
will
wouldn't
work something
fire
out?
him. Absolutely not. You know what I would do? I would give him better weapons. They
spend all their money on the other side of the ball.
Well, you're going to have to spend some on this
I
side
know.
of the ball.
I'm with you.
That's what I would probably
I'm with
say.
you. Yeah.
You're going to have to give me something over here too, or spend some of those premium picks instead of getting a Ferguson. Get me a corner. Get me another edge rusher.
Especially with 2 picks this year.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
One of those has got to go to this side.
No, unless you're going to go back to the other thing we were talking about, and you have to fix your quarterback problem.
Yes.
If there is a problem, then one of those picks has to be a corner.
Yes. You never told. Are you rooting for the Seahawks or the Patriots? Did you answer that?
So Sedano's got me pretty convinced on go the Sam Darnold angle.
Oh, that's fair. Okay.
So being an SC guy, root for Sam Darnold, root for the team that beat you in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. If the Patriots, if the Patriots win, I'm also not heartbroken. I like the Drake May story, but
yeah, it's not
although
Belichick and it's not Brady.
Marrying
it's
the
not
girl
the
that you've
evil
been
empire.
marrying the girl that you've been with since like 6th grade. I don't know about that.
Worked out for me.
You didn't know her in 6th grade. You guys, I thought high school.
7th.
Oh,
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was high school.
We had started dating in high school, but I've known her since I was 12 years old.
Yeah, but you didn't. Yeah, not until high school. Like you
We
weren't.
started
You didn't
dating
kiss
in
her until
high
high school.
How did you not know
Yes, that's correct.
I didn't know 6th grade.
We've
thought
known
you
each
did.
other
know
since
that.
7th grade.
I know.
Yeah, but no,
I'm
he's
sure
right.
you've had this discussion
No,
before.
Susan and I did not get romantically involved until high school.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. We were.
Who were you
friends.
referring to? Drake May?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, good for
No,
him.
who else am I referring to?
I didn't know. I mean, I got lost in that conversation. over
Shocking
there.
that you got lost.
No, you know, if the Patriots win, the only reason I'll be happy is because of Vrabel.
Oh,
I like
somebody in
Vrabel.
the YouTube
I
chat
know
says,
this-
"Please
I like
leave
it.
again, Morales, you moron."
So,
All right.
Leave him alone.
Wow.
No, I like it. I like it.
You do like
You
the
like
hate.
the heat.
Oh, I love the hate.
Why
the
do you
Joker.
love the hate?
Yeah, I do actually. Some men just want to watch the world burn, DeMarco.
Yes. Did you get me yet?
That's you.
No, I'm working on it, but you're not. You're not taking the bait.
You only got 30 minutes,
Yeah,
Chris.
you're
I'm
in
very
crunch time
disappointed,
here.
actually.
You're
I'm
just-
very
you're-
disappointed in you.
You're gonna
You're
have to
making
start throwing
tactical
Hail
errors,
Marys.
right? You're
I was
fumbling,
expecting
you're
a lot
muffing
of
punts.
Well, he's not taking a. He's not biting on the Chris
Well,
Shula
what do you
stuff.
know
like me
why?
to do?
Because I think you went in there and like pre-warned him that
I
you
did.
No.
That's what
I
happened.
kept walking by during the
Yeah.
2 o'clock hour saying, "Oh, I'm gonna work that ass."
What would you like
you
me to
haven't.
say?
I have not.
Not
I
at all.
have not.
What would you like me to say about Chris Shula?
I would like you to say that maybe a new DC isn't the worst thing ever.
I don't agree with that.
How can you not agree with that after the NFC Championship?
You were in
game?
the NFC Championship game with him as DC. Why would I fire him?
Because he didn't win. You know
Well,
what happened?
Yeah. Okay. You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't a choke.
I don't think so.
Seattle's good. They were the #1 seed in the NFC.
You got blown apart out of the gate with Rashid Shaheed.
That was
Blown
a big,
apart.
but the Rams had a big place too.
They had big plays, but ultimately,
Oh, and he fielded punts. I told you at some point he's going to have it. You're going to have to get him on the
Yeah,
ground,
he
and you
had a
did.
couple. They did it. They got away with
So
it.
they got that part. They just didn't get him in coverage.
Ish. Yeah.
They got that part, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think they choked.
I don't either.
That's a little unfair, don't you think?
They lost by 4 points to the best team in the league.
I think it's a choke.
That's a choke?
That's a choke.
That doesn't count as a choke, Chris.
Because
That's,
here's
Your
why.
Raiders
that's a
choke.
stretch.
Here's
that's
a why.
stretch.
Here's
Yeah.
a why. Because of what happened on special teams. That's a choke.
But it happened all year.
It's a failure.
That's a
of
pretty
No,
bad moment for it to
arguably.
happen.
Scott Norwood is a choke. He missed.
Oh, okay.
He didn't miss
if
all
we're
year.
bringing up 1990 all
Let
of
me
a
ask you
sudden.
this: Is there
Yeah.
a way to lose, in your opinion, Morales, that is not a choke?
Yeah.
How?
I don't think the Broncos choked.
Okay, what's the difference between those two games?
The difference between those two games is it was clear that special teams completely was a disaster. But we've all been saying that forever. The entire season has been an issue.
You know, I agree with you that it was a failure in coaching and getting that fixed, but choking is you have the game in your hand and it slips away.
I think
Greg
they had
Greg Norman choked.
I think they had the game in their hand if they would have put some things apart, and they couldn't. They couldn't. At the end of the day, they couldn't. Matthew Stafford out of nowhere pulls off a 4th and 1, stretches out.
Woo!
You thought the heroics.
Did you think he was going to get there? I didn't.
I didn't until I was like,
He
oh
kinda-
my God.
He kind of shook a guy
The
too.
story was
Ernest
being
Jones.
the story
that,
was being
yes.
written. He does that. He's the MVP.
Yeah.
Now you got 4 shots again in the end zone. And Chris Canty actually said this on Sportsmanlike on Monday morning. which you can hear weekdays 3 to 7 a.m. leading into the all-new Sedano and Cap Morning Show. You know, Chris Canty's the Super Bowl champion, too.
I know Canty. Big fella.
I think he's got 2 rings, right? So you only have but you only have 1.
I thought it was 1.
I think he has 2 with the Giants.
Let me check that. But go ahead.
He has 2. I think you only have 1. I mean, I know you wish you had 2, but you guys lost that game.
We almost did.
Yeah, you
blew
lost
that
game.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick got you. But so
one-time Super Bowl champion.
Just
one. Yeah.
Just one.
Yeah.
Well, then you guys have something
that kind of messes up the argument.
Yeah.
I got more sacks than him, though. How about
Do
that?
you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How many do you have in your career, DeMarco?
36.5.
Oh, you got him by a mile.
Yeah.
You only got 22.5.
Yeah, but what position did Canty play?
Defensive end, which means he should get more.
Yeah.
What say you now?
What'd you say, Laura? I'm sorry.
I said, you know what? I'm going to cut this and send it over to the Sportsman's Line.
Yeah. All right.
I'm waiting.
Anyway,
a choke would be
why didn't they run the ball?
Okay, that's a decision that doesn't work. That's not a choke. A choke is if Puka Nacua dropped a pass that was right in his hands in the end zone. That's a choke. A choke is Matthew Stafford airmailing a guy that's wide open in the flat when it could have been a first down. Sports, you realize sometimes people just fail. It just happens.
I don't like failure.
Nobody likes it, but it's part of athletics. It's part of sports.
I couldn't wear my Rams chain on Monday because of the failure.
Okay. And after all the money you spent in the team store, you're the biggest Rams fan that there is.
Yes. Does not count.
Somebody wrote, JF699, the Morales Evening Show now. Don't you understand, especially on Tuesdays, it's all the Morales Show.
Oh, I think we
That's
understand.
how it works.
I think we understand. I think
Well,
we've made it very clear.
We do.
Where's my glasses? Oh, I took them off while I was talking.
You know what's fun, real quick, and don't beat me for the transition, but you know what's fun when we talk about the Lakers? When we don't talk or spend every segment talking about LeBron. It's fun to talk about Lakers and winning and doing things when we're not always bogged down with LeBron. That's kind of like his game,
the
right?
Bulls. Can we calm down for just a second? They didn't win the championship.
No, they won a game, and they won it big.
Four of their last 5.
That's
They're
what
hot,
I'm saying.
Chris.
This
4
is
out of
good.
5.
The
Come on,
Bulls
get on
had
board.
a 4-game streak
There
going
you
on,
go.
and they snapped that.
4 out of 5.
I know the Bulls choked.
Yeah.
No, I
the
actually.
Bulls choked.
If they're in the finals, let me know. But
Is
they're
every
not.
loss a choke? Did you ask him
No, he did that already.
Did you?
Why
What
don't
did
you
he
keep
say?
up, Del Marco?
What did he say?
Why don't you
Is
keep up?
Is every loss a choke? What did he say? I missed that.
No, but then when we got into the details, it broke down.
kinda
quickly.
lost
It did break down.
Yeah, no, it broke down quickly. As a
No, it
matter of fact.
didn't.
Yes, it did.
We'll stay with that. Plus, we got to keep talking about the Lakers and how hot they are. And Luka is going to win MVP. Is that going to matter for the Lakers winning the championship or winning a playoff series?
What did you
DeAndre
just
is going to
say?
tell us next.
Yeah, what did you say? Are you making up your own language over there?
DeMarco and
A
Travis,
championship?
ESPN LA.
What are you doing, man? The big game is around the corner. But before that, it's the NBA trade deadline. ESPN LA and Hendricks Gin are taking over Rock and Brews in El Segundo next Thursday, February 5th, for the Super Week trade deadline party. Join Mason in Ireland and DeMarco and Travis while we broadcast live from noon to 5:30 p.m. Become an NBA Gin Cider. Follow every Lakers move live and win Lakers tickets. It's all happening next Thursday at Rock and Brews in El Segundo. We will see you there.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
Jim Gray has been involved in so many moments.
Yeah, he's been
so
a part
many
of a
moments.
lot of big sports moments in history. There's no doubt.
I can think of Jim when Tyson bit off Evander Holyfield's ear. You know, look at me, man. Look at me. I got one eye. Look, he got 2 eyes. I'm ready to fight. That was Jim Gray. You know,
There's a promo right there.
It's the morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
One briefcase, one moment could change everything. Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is giving you a chance to own your destiny in 2026. Play throughout the month of January, and on January 28th, one Club Serrano member will win the case, and with it, a finale spot in any 2026 promotion, plus $400,000. Which destiny will you choose? It's all happening at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Details at yamava.com. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Watching a Lakers game is so much more than just a game. It's the moments before tip-off, the people you're with, and the food you're sharing. That's why I love BBGO. Their food is bold and packed with flavor, so comforting and easy to share. Bowls for a quick meal, dumplings and fried rice for everyone at the table. Vibe on a wave of Korean food and culture with BBGO. Look for BBGO at your local grocery store, in the Asian and freezer aisles. BBGO for it, and bring something different to the table.
Prizes, flyaways, even
Cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com.
That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
The post-crib assembly press conference brought to you by Progressive.
Michael, you had some trouble putting the crib together today. What went wrong?
You know, those instructions can be tough, and, well, you saw the outcome.
Were you upset when your wife pulled you and called in the backup?
No, I mean, the baby needs a crib to sleep in, so whatever it takes.
You've got a changing table to put together next. It's got a lot of drawers. What's your comment?
You know what? We're done here.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Rain on game day doesn't faze Dave. He's already got his poncho. Just needs to do something about those wipers. So Dave heads to AutoZone,
Welcome to AutoZone.
where a friendly AutoZoner helps him get premium quiet wipers and some hand warmers.
You're all set.
Now, if only his team can handle the elements as well as his new wipers. Get wipers, glass cleaner, and more with no hassles, just help at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
You can swim.
shut
You
up.
sandbag.
You know what?
That's when
Don't
it
be,
turned.
don't be
That's when
lying.
Brenda was
Don't be
officially
lying.
Well,
in trouble.
because she said, you just want me now or whatever. And he
Because-
goes, I've always wanted you.
Well, Brenda was in France.
Yeah, she was in France.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And Dylan had to get after her.
with Reek.
Yeah,
Wait,
Dylan.
DeMarco, you went into the break with the weird tease that had us all
Yeah.
going,
What did
huh?
What did I say?
That the Lakers were going to win a championship and Luka was
Is
going
that
to be
what I said?
MVP.
Yeah.
Play it. Go ahead. We'll stay with that. Plus, we got to keep talking about the Lakers and how hot they are. And Luka is going to win MVP. Is that going to matter for the Lakers winning the championship or winning a playoff series?
What did you
DeAndre
just
is going
say?
to tell us next. What's wrong with that? Is that going to matter?
Other than neither of those things are going to happen.
Luka being MVP, is it going to matter for them winning a championship or a playoff series?
How many times did you get hit in the head?
Several.
Wow, that was out of pocket.
Several. Really, it's like the Stafford conversation we're having. That's all like.
No, the Rams were the best team in the league for most of the season. The Lakers
well,
are not.
They were, and then I guess we figured out who actually was the best.
Yeah, but
team.
all that stuff's regular season
No, I just
stuff.
do wonder, like, is Luka going to continue this torrid pace that he's on and win MVP? Is it going to matter, or is it just about him winning the award?
I don't
That's
think
what
he's
I mean.
going to win the award.
You don't think he's going to win MVP? Oh, okay. Well, that's
No.
a different story.
Yeah, I
Oh.
think he's among the people that are in the conversation. He's on a fifth place team. I just don't think that's likely to happen. And he's having a great year. I'm not throwing any cold water on his year,
Yeah.
but he's kind of having the year he always has. He's
33
just a terrific player.
No, he's on a historic pace. Like, he has entered the list with Tiny Archibald as
he's
20
terrific.
games or whatever it is of 45
Yeah.
points or more. He is ripping it.
He
He's
is
killing it.
Terrific. The
Yeah.
problem is his team's not very good. And the only sport that will give an MVP to a guy that's on a lousy team is baseball.
I don't think the Lakers will be lousy, though. I think they'll be
they're
in the
not
hunt.
lousy, but they're
I
middle
think
of the
they'll
pack.
be in the hunt. And, I mean, do you have to be the best team in the league to win MVP?
You got to be among them, and they're not.
If you're fourth or fifth seed?
They're comfortably back from the top.
Yeah. Well, if you have any designs on making the playoffs,
they're going to make
winning a series, I wonder what that's going to look like.
I
And
think if they win
you
a
may
series,
have to score 50
you
a
might.
game. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be entertaining.
I think if they won a series with as the team is currently constructed, we'll see if they do anything between now and next Thursday is the trade deadline.
Yeah. I just read a liner for you. You're going to be doing a show around it.
I know, Rock and Bruce. I
Yeah.
heard you. Yeah, just
Thank
the
you.
audience cycles in and out, Chris.
Thank
Sometimes
you,
have to
Chris.
reset what's going on. I don't know if this is your first day doing radio or not, but sometimes you have to reset this stuff.
All right.
This isn't Tulsa.
Oh, wow. You're doing a morning show.
I came from Laura. Laura fed me that.
Why? Say it with your chest out. Why are you backing down?
Because I don't know what it means.
Shocking that you don't know something on the radio.
This was his bit whenever I would forget to turn my mic on. We're not doing it in Tulsa.
I know. That's funny.
I do forget to turn my mic on.
Yes.
Come
on.
If they win a series this year, that's a good season for these guys.
Yeah.
Now, I know that Laker fans, we play for championships or nothing. I understand that. If this team wins a playoff series in the Western Conference, that's a good year.
Let me ask DeAndre, the ball knower. Who do you think is a better player? Ball knower, SGA or Luka? Better player. Because I think OKC is a much better team than the Lakers, and he's really good. So that means, by your standards, he's going to get the MVP now almost every year. So who do you think is a better player head-to-head?
SGA. He plays defense.
I don't know. I think I'm indifferent. I think I like Luka, and it just because his ability to also kind of see the floor and his playmaking is kind of different. He actually is a better rebounder than Shea. So if we're talking about all around, yes, does Shea have the nudge with defense? Yes, but we've seen some moments where Luka does, and he can, to a certain extent, play a little bit of defense. Not saying he's a good defender. He still has moments where he can get better at it. But we're just talking about just number-wise and just looking at them side by side, and Luka does have more of a little bit of edge offensively.
Play this game with me. Flop them. You put Luka and OKC, same team, same everything.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think their chances of winning the championship would be?
I think that the chances are still high.
They're the favorite.
They're the favorite.
Oh, sure.
Put SGA here, same team.
They're in third place or fourth place or fifth place, right where they are.
Exactly.
You think so? Okay.
It's not a star power issue. It's a roster issue. It is beyond the top three guys issue. That when Luka, LeBron, and Reeves are really good, Luka might be the best player in the league, to your point.
Mm-hmm.
It's the rest of it that isn't up to snuff. It's the rest of it that is OKC is miles ahead with the rest of it. Right,
Yeah.
that San Antonio is miles ahead with the rest of it. Star power, the Lakers might even have a little more star power at the top, but it's a roster thing.
You know what? I'm thinking it is a roster thing, definitely. Don't get me wrong there, but it could be a lineup combo thing. I think their best lineup is still yet to be determined because when Austin Reeves comes back with Rui coming off the bench, you're starting to look like something. I still think you have one problem, and it's Ayton.
Yeah,
it's Ayton. It's the 5. It's that. I think that might be your only issue you cannot get around. Maybe. Is there any move you can make that's small that wouldn't upset the apple cart that you can improve that?
I don't think no one wants to buy in. If you try to trade DeAndre, I don't think no one's going to get into that business.
Or not trade him or get.
Well, I mean,
I guess.
like, who are your cards?
I have
like
no idea.
You don't connect. You played your cards out with that last year, and seeing what happened after the whole trade got rescinded and all that stuff, he hasn't been the same player. And you gave Vincent, his numbers have been low this season. He's getting picked on
one's gonna want
on the other side of defense, so no one's really going to want Gabe Vincent. So then you go to the last resort. You got to get your picks. And I don't think the Lakers want to move on from the picks. I don't think they should move on from any of their draft picks. I'm still on that stance. Be patient. You still have an offseason where you can kind of build and start building the pieces around Luka Doncic. It's going to be a process. It's not going to be a quick turnaround. But you have something right there. You have your main product. Now you just got to find the right pieces around him.
Yeah, ask Rodman or Meta World Peace to come out of retirement like Phillip Rivers.
That's kind of the sort of guy that you need.
That's
a guy
exactly.
that's a defensive nightmare for other teams, a guy that's all energy, all elbows and knees and just impossible to deal with. The Lakers don't have anybody like that.
Well, the one guy, but he's playing better offensively. The one guy that might have been intriguing that would be awesome would be Dylan Brooks.
Yeah. I mean, I get that he's a huge pain in the neck, but
he's a heel. Yeah,
he is a heel.
He's a heel,
and he's a blank talker.
I think that's what's missing.
It's part of what's missing for sure.
But his numbers are actually a lot better this season compared to him with the Rockets and the Grizzlies. He's actually elevated his offensive game to where he's actual threat on the basketball court.
One more thing. Do you think Luka is rubbing off on LeBron, or has LeBron always gone at officials like this with the and one stuff?
That's always been LeBron.
But it seems more demonstrative and loud.
I think it's just that they're both doing it now, so it's like double. Like when it was just one or the other, you're like, all right, just one guy that bitches all. But when it's both of them constantly doing, it's like, guys, my God,
quit crying, you big baby.
Both of them. And by the way, they're near the top of the power rankings when it comes to guys who do it the most. But it's the whole league.
Of course,
the whole league is like that.
Was that AI, or did I see LeBron try to explain that it's harder to play in the NBA today versus the 90s?
He did.
That was real?
Yeah, he said on his Mind the Game podcast with Steve Nash.
But he's said that before. A lot of people have said that before. It's nonsense, in my opinion, but I'm a Jordan guy. So
what makes it nonsense?
I just
because again, I'm
I
a
hate
Jordan
that.
guy. I'm a Jordan guy. So
just appreciate it.
The
Move on.
pace is a little faster.
The pace is faster, but it's less physical.
Every era you're in is tough. Just don't compare one to the other.
The rules are different.
Yes.
It's almost impossible to compare the
Yeah.
two when the rules are as different as they are. Like the Bulls, or I should say the Pistons' whole philosophy was beat the
you
crap
up.
out of it.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
literally beat the crap out of him. We've all seen that crazy one where Kurt Rambis gets clotheslined by, was it Danny Ainge or Kevin McHale or whoever it did it. And there was a fist fight under the basket, and it was a 2-shot foul.
Right.
Like it
was a different
It was
game.
a totally different game.
I get it.
Like when you were playing was different than when they were playing in the 80s. It was
Right.
different when they were playing in the rules changed. So it's really hard to compare.
No doubt. I told you, 85 Bears, your favorite doc. I would love to play them in the Super Bowl. Just what rules are we playing?
Right.
Theirs or ours?
Right.
Yeah, they had no rules, almost. We got Shop Talk coming up next. Is it juicy? Is it fun?
I think it's fun.
It's going to be fun?
I
By the
think
way,
it's going to be fun.
have you seen that Niners doc that they're running promos for that's going to be on AMC?
No.
It's about like Montana. It's about the Niners.
Oh,
basically.
no. Back in the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Okay.
The 80s Niners or the whole?
I think 80s into, because Steve Young's in it too. I think the whole dynasty, if
I'd
you will.
watch that.
Well,
Of
yeah.
course I would watch
But I'm
that.
just surprised
Yeah.
the AMC is now getting in on that.
They run out of Mad Men reruns.
I think so, yeah.
You know, give me a show to watch, to binge now that football's over.
Okay, I got one for you.
Yeah, you said Mad Men, right? Is
Mad Men's old.
Yeah, but
Okay.
we probably need something, that you
I
can.
want an older show that I missed.
Did you watch Breaking Bad?
I did. Every
Okay.
episode.
Mad Men's good.
Mad Men.
Trying to think what else is out
We
there.
just want something kind of basic. for
What
you,
about
don't
Sons of
think too much,
Anarchy?
Sons of
Saw it.
Anarchy.
Saw it. Yeah.
What's the one
Mr.
with what's the one with Michael Chiklis?
From the start to Mr.
The Shield.
Mayhem.
The Shield?
The Shield.
Okay, I saw some of it. The
Yeah.
Shield is fun.
Shield.
Okay.
Suits.
Anybody else?
Suits.
Suits.
I like Suits.
That's the lawyer show, right?
Yeah.
I've seen parts of it. You're right. And you got one?
I'm still trying to finish Landman.
Oh, okay.
You haven't
Do you watch
finished
Landman?
it?
Are you a
Morales?
Landman guy?
No,
No.
I've not watched it.
You would love it. I
I think
think.
you like. Do you like Billy Bob?
Yeah,
I think you would like it a lot, Chris.
No, not into it?
I it's like something that I will one day.
Yeah.
I just don't have a lot of. If I'm going to watch something, I watch stuff over again. It's just
Me
the thing
too.
about it. I'll put on an episode of. I put on Your Friends and Neighbors a couple episodes the other day while I was working.
Oh,
just
that's
'cause,
good. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Did you
like
watch that with John Hamm?
No.
John Hamm is on Apple.
Your
And a
friends
lot-
and neighbors.
Yeah.
He is a high-powered Wall
And a
Street
lot of
guy.
Amanda Pete having
and
sex
then
for no reason.
Stuff goes wrong.
Yeah.
He's a
Is-
high-powered Wall Street guy, and then
It's actually a
stuff
great show.
happens.
It's on Apple TV.
It's very good.
But there's
Is
a
the
lot of.
Amanda Pete part right, too?
Yes.
Okay.
But there,
all
it's
right.
so unnecessary.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just doesn't make any sense.
Most of the romantic stuff in that show is unnecessary, other than the main one that comes back.
Just to draw people in.
Oh,
Yeah.
Peter Aceveda in the YouTube chat says, "Hey, DeMarco, how about brush up on your NBA knowledge, my guy?"
I did. What did I miss?
I'm just reading our.
How'd I do?
I'm engaging
Oh.
with the chat. That's all. I'm trying to engage with our audience.
You
They
got
are
like
jerks.
You got like 15 minutes left. Is it working? No?
I'll get
Still
you.
trying?
By the way, it's only 13.
Oh, 13.
Yeah.
My bad. Okay, Shop Talk coming up next. DeMarco and Travis, afternoon, ESPN LA.
My pals at Rotolo Chevrolet did it again. 14 years in a row of Dealer of the Year. And not easy to do, but the formula is pretty simple. Take care of people over and over and over again and make sure that they know every step of the sales process. And that's what Mike Capozio does. That's what his entire team does, is they make sure that you know what's going on. And think about it. You've bought a car here or there, and how many times did you have to say, wait, tell me that again? What does that mean? None of that. That's not going to happen at Rotolo, because you're going to understand what's going on from the very beginning. And everybody there, whether it's Mike or Michael or Armando Rojo, who's their general manager there, they are committed to making sure that you understand the entire process. So go see for yourself what all the fun's about at Rotolo Chevrolet. Go see why Mike's always dancing on TV and having a great time, because he knows he's going to get you in that right Chevy car or truck. right off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit. You can't miss it, right there in Fontana. So if you're anywhere in the IE, the 909, they're going to take care of you. And if you're not, that's fine too. RotoloChevy.com. ROTOLO, RotoloChevy.com. And whether you go in or go online, make sure they know that Travis sent you in.
All gas, all Lakers.
Tomorrow, it's a homecoming for the king. LeBron James returns to Cleveland, where it all began.
Rui to LeBron, slam dunk. They forgot about LeBron, and he made a beautiful cut down the middle and dunked it.
And the Grammy road trip continues for the purple and gold as the Lakers take on the Cavaliers.
Coverage begins tomorrow at 2:30 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Collectors, Front Row Card Show is back at the Pasadena Convention Center, January 31st to February 1st. Biggest show ever! Baseball, football, basketball, and hockey cards, plus Pokemon, Marvel, Star Wars, and comic books. CGC and JSA will be there. So bring your cards, comics, and autographs to sell, trade, or get them graded. More than 500 tables, thousands of dollars in free prizes. Don't miss it! Front Row Card Show, Pasadena Convention Center, Saturday and Sunday, January 31st to February 1st, 11 to 5. For more info, go to frontrowcardshow.com. That's frontrowcardshow.com.
Talk about stepping up. It's time to level up your game. Introducing the all-new ESPN app. All of ESPN, all in one place. Your home for the most live sports and the best championship moments.
The electricity is palpable.
Step up your game with no annual contract required. It's the ultimate fan experience. Level up for more on the ESPN app or at stream.espn.com. Sign up now.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. Find the Children is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted car. Call 1-800-294-0222. You'll receive the maximum tax deduction, and we provide fast, free pickup. Call 1-800-294-0222. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Call 1-800-294-0222. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
Ah, the Internet, a place where your curiosity can flourish, unless online threats stop you. The Internet is wonderful, but you need to protect yourself online. Protect yourself online with NordVPN. NordVPN encrypts your browsing. Its Threat Protection Pro feature helps you block malware, avoid phishing, and stop digital trackers. Get the best deal at NordVPN.com.
5:51, Live MT Tuesday, the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Final segment. We call it Shop Talk, DeMarco.
Yes, sir.
Turn on your mic. This ain't Tulsa,
it's
man.
It's right there. Yes, sir.
This ain't Tulsa. You hack.
Love it. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart was born today?
Yeah. Can I start with something else that's not on the OTDs, though?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, obviously, we're talking about how we had wings today. I had wings earlier. Chris, you had some wings. And we noticed there were some stuff in here from that, feast. And DeAndre goes, "We got ranch in here?" I was like, "Nah, man, it's something else." He's like, "Are these for Brian Cohen?" Because it says BC on there.
Ooh.
And I was like,
on,
"No,
man.
it's blue cheese."
No,
blue
come
cheese.
on, man.
I just thought it was
What's
funny.
wrong, man?
What do you know about blue cheese, DeAndre?
No, nothing about blue cheese, obviously.
But are you guys a blue cheese or ranch
Not
person?
my favorite.
I used blue cheese this morning when I had to do the
Yeah.
bit at 7:30 this morning to sit in for Cappy on the wings bit.
Blue cheese is my preference, but I'll eat both.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm a ranch girl.
Yeah.
Give me the ranch. Oh, sorry. I interrupted
Don't skip
you.
over
No, go
Mimi
ahead.
Rogers' birthday. She turned
Yeah.
70
I'm
today.
listening. Go ahead.
Oh, that's right.
That was all
I
you.
forgot about this.
That was all
I
for
forgot about
Trav.
Travis being in on Mimi Rogers,
Yeah.
and this came out a few years ago.
I can see
yeah.
that. I
When you
can
did
see
this-
Get him.
Yeah.
I can see that.
because
yeah.
of Bosch. She was in
Yeah,
Bosch.
she was in Bosch. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was
When
in
did you-
she's been in a lot of things
When
over
did
the
you
years.
first fall in love with Mimi Rogers?
I couldn't tell you the name of the movie, but I was my awareness of her was late 80s.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, what was the movie with Michael Keaton when they were making cars?
Oh, God. Oh, I know. Gung Ho.
Gung Ho.
Yeah.
She's in that one.
Oh, no, she's gorgeous.
That's when she crossed my radar.
Oh, no. She's big Mimi Rogers fan over there.
Yes, I'm right there with you.
I knew I had to put that in there.
Thank you. Yes, sir. I'm waiting. Go ahead.
Oh, I thought you were going to do it because you were starting.
There's one that's standing out. I didn't know it was 1977. I just remember when the show came on TV, it scarred me for life.
Oh, wow.
Roots,
the miniseries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it still one of the highest rated shows that's ever been on network television?
Probably.
As far as audience goes?
Yeah.
I know it was enormous at the time.
I remember sitting down and everybody was so excited waiting for OJ's part.
Was OJ in Roots?
OJ was in it.
He was.
Yeah.
Was he really?
He ran down Kunta Kinte and put him in a headlock.
Well, OJ's going to run anybody down. OJ was pretty fast.
That was the whole thing. That's what we're waiting for. The juice was running.
I remember OJ in Capricorn 1, that moon landing thing. And
Yes.
Towering, was he in Towering Inferno too? I think he was.
Yes.
Might have been. Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Him and Steve McQueen.
1984, Michael Jackson's hair caught on fire.
I was hoping you would go to that
During
one.
a Pepsi
That's
commercial.
That was wild.
Do you remember that?
I do.
Oh, my God. Yes, that was the talk of the world.
I mean, I wasn't born for that, but I remember when I was like in broadcasting school and we were just talking about things that could go wrong on sets and like the Michael
The
Jackson.
pyrotechnics went off too close to his head,
Yes,
right?
and the hairspray caught on fire.
Yeah.
Well, no, that absolutely killed the Jerry curl. Because people would say, like, it's flammable, and no one believed. And then Michael Jackson's hair, who had the best Jerry curl of all time, it caught on fire. So everybody went from Jerry curls to fades.
It's hard to, like, D, for somebody your age, I know you know how famous he was famous and he was so famous, it's almost hard to wrap your head around how big Michael Jackson
Without
was.
You know about the Jerry curl,
Yeah.
DeAndre.
Just massive.
I can rock the Jerry curls.
Can you?
I think I can.
No, you cannot. Don't you ever. No.
What's wrong with Jerry curls?
No, they're gone. Let them be gone. Let that die.
Just stay away from pyrotechnics. You'll be fine.
You do not want to be fried in that way.
No.
Also, we were playing Whitney Houston earlier. I wanted to play this particular song because in 1991, she sang the Star Spangled Banner at the Super Bowl. By far.
So, recorded or not? Did we ever get an answer to that?
I believe it was recorded.
It was recorded?
What? I thought it was live.
Yeah. There was a long speculation, but I think that we landed on recorded.
She lip-synced the heck out of that.
She nailed it.
I believed it.
Wow, I
Yeah.
thought she was live. To this day,
Was
I
that the
thought she
Gulf
was
War that was going on when we
Yes.
did that?
Yeah.
Was that Norwood?
It was.
It
That
was,
was
yeah.
Scott
It was.
Norwood.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Well, we were just
I
talking
like to
about that.
prefer it as the O.J. Anderson game.
Oh, my God. The big pants.
That's right.
Yes. He lost his pants before the game and had to wear lineman pants. That's why they look so big on him.
Do you guys
ever notice that? O.J. Anderson?
I never. I didn't
Google
know.
search
I didn't
O.J.
know.
Anderson.
No, I
Yeah.
know about the story now, but I didn't. I was a kid, so I didn't really notice it then.
do you guys own an iPad?
Of course.
Yes.
Everybody, right? DeAndre, you own an iPad?
An iPad? No, I don't.
What's you know about no iPad?
So I was thinking, I was like, oh, everybody can. Sorry, D. I thought everybody would own an iPad because mine's old and it still works, but it only came out in 2010.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
That's like-
iPhone was 2007.
And I was like, but in my mind, I'm like 2026. Like, I feel like it's longer.
It's one
you
of
know?
those things that feels like it's been here forever. And
Yes.
from the moment it showed up, it felt like it was here forever, just like the iPhone. That's how
how
you know
I
you
felt.
did a good job.
It's just crazy. I'm like, that's wild.
Do you use your iPad a lot?
So a lot.
I don't.
Most of the time, I have it in there, and I'll put stuff on if I will just want background
So
stuff.
you use it as a screen.
I use it as a screen just to put on like background shows or docs while I'm working. But a lot of times I just hit it while people are annoying me, so I can see a picture. I've it's the bunny on there, and the bigger things
Aw.
than just my phone, so it makes me smile.
Soothes you.
What?
It soothes you.
It does soothe me.
It's self-soothing.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
What's that face?
Nothing. I'm just listening to you talk about bunnies
Do
and
you use
soothing
your iPad?
all the time.
I never use
Well,
mine.
Video.
he uses it to flip it up on all 22.
Football. Exactly.
Is that
Football
what you use
video.
it for?
Absolutely.
I never use mine. It's in a drawer.
I'm with you, Trav. That's
Yeah.
what I was going to say. It's a piece
Really?
that
Yeah.
my mom bought me for Christmas,
have it.
and I feel like
You
it's
can
a waste of
honestly.
tech.
It's probably
It's a waste of tech.
generations old. I never use it.
Bring it here. I'll
Okay.
use it.
You got
Absolutely,
your
I'll use
you
it.
got your iMessage synced on there. You got to be careful.
Oh, that's true. You
Yeah,
got to
you can't
wipe
have
it.
Wow.
I'll wipe it.
Yeah,
just
you got to
gotta give it a
wipe
good
it
wipe.
first. You
Well,
definitely
how'd it
do.
go? Did you get me?
You gonna have dinner waiting for you when you get home or no?
I might. I hope so. We'll
Really?
see.
What
We'll
do you think
see.
she's gonna
You
make?
disappointed me, Chris.
I have no idea.
DeMarco's wife making hamburger helper?
That would be
good, by the
awesome.
way.
I like hamburger helper.
Nothing
Throw
wrong
some
with that.
ketchup
By
on
the
it.
way,
I'm good.
I don't know about ketchup on hamburger
Absolutely.
helper.
No.
I used to like
Yum.
hamburger helper.
Hamburger helper's good.
It's good
So's
stuff.
tuna helper.
And it's easy to make.
Ooh.
I love tuna, but I don't know about tuna helper.
Try it.
Really?
Oh.
Good stuff. Up next, we got Lakers talk with AK. He's looking